Hey y'all, what's up? What's up? Jamie, that's me here. Welcome back to the channel, honey. Welcome back to the channel, okay? Go ahead and come on in, like the video, all that other great jazz, honey. Okay, and we're gonna do this a little different, okay? As we wait for the people to come into the chat, I typically just give y'all my, waiting theme music or whatever, girl. We gonna do something kind of different. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, we're gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna play a little music or whatnot. So let's go ahead and get into these guys. I don't know if y'all remember this old group, but yeah, I wanna get into it. So let's get into these guys real quick. Like,
Come and talk to me. Now come and talk to me. I really want to meet you, girl. I really want to know your name. Come and talk to me. I really want to meet you, girl. I really want to know your name. Cause you look so sexy. You really turn me on. Blow my mind every time I see your face, girl. You look so sexy. You really turn me on. Blow my mind every time I see your face, girl.
Hey, I like that.
Hey, a BMT, man. Hey, let's go. I've been watching you for so very long, trying to get my nerve built up to be so strong. I really want to meet you, but I'm kind of scared. Cause you're the type of lady with so much class. I get my thoughts together for the very next day. Cause when I see you, lady, I forget what to say. Your eyes and hair, such a beautiful tone. The way you dress and walk, it really turns me on. Yeah. Ooh, girl, it turns me on. Come on, come on, come on, come and talk to me. I really wanna meet you. Can I talk to you? I really wanna know you. Come and talk to me. I really wanna meet you. Can I talk to you?
come on in.
I really wanna know you.
Wait for more people to come on in.
One time, two times. Now there you are again with the same smile each day, and I wanna know what it is that make me feel this way. And I wish I could grab you, tell you what it means to me. And when I see you walking by my way, it really makes my day. Before I go to sleep and dream about you, I'm a single man. I hope that you are single too, girl. What do I seek? Something to set my mind free. This curiosity is bugging the hell out of me. Oh.
Come and talk to me. I really want. Come and talk to me. Hey, I said I really want. Hey, come.
Yes, come on, guys. Come on, guys. Absolutely. I had to hit y'all with a little something different today. Okay. So that was a group of guys that used to be on YouTube and they used to do covers, right? They got a real good one of Miguel. How many drinks? I think it was, yeah, how many drinks? I may do that one the next time or whatever. But the name of the group is called 12 Teal. I do not believe that they're a group anymore, but at one point they used to come on social media, YouTube, and they used to just sing their little hearts out, singing different type of popular songs. Okay, I don't think they're a group anymore. I believe they ended up I ain't gonna say they got a deal or anything, but I believe they were working on some stuff or whatever. And then when they released like an actual studio track or something like that, shortly after that, I don't, nothing really, came of it with those guys. You know what I'm saying? So I really hate that. They have some really great vocals. I know one of the guys, the dark skinned one with the low haircut, he's still out here singing and doing his thing. But the other two, I think the guy with the dreads tried to, I think he may have released some stuff, but more so, I don't know if it's like more gospel stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because he's definitely been heavily into the church. And then the other guy, the lighter skinned one, I'm not sure what he got going on, baby. Couldn't even tell you what young man got going, girl, because I don't know. I don't think it's music. I think he tried to do like some rap or something at one point. But yeah, I haven't really seen a lot. Okay. So I just had to, let them go ahead and grace you all's presence with a little bit of something, girl. I feel like we have a pretty long show. So get cute, get comfortable. All right, we have quite a few things to talk about. Let me see if my video is done, girl. This video still down long. I hate that I exited out this file before I saved it. So I'm hoping and praying that, excuse me, the video gets done by the time we get to that section, because I think it's like towards the very end. That I have it listed. Excuse me. So what's up, y'all? Come on in. Make sure you hit the like button. We already have over 100 people in the chat. So thanks for joining. You could be anywhere, but you're here with me. And I definitely appreciate it. Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody in the chat. Hey, everybody watching the video that may not be commenting. Hopefully, you guys have liked the video. Okay. So we'll get right on into the show. All right. So, first things first, I want to start off with some good news. I feel like this is good. Okay. Shout out to Miss Tabitha Brown. Okay. Because Miss Girl has been nominated for 2 Emmys, baby. Not one, but 2 of them. And I just think that that is just so major. I really likes me some Tabitha Brown. I first came across her, I believe it was on TikTok during the pandemic, and ever since then, like Miss Girl has just soared. Okay, she's been out here acting, doing her thing. I honestly didn't even know she had this YouTube show. Where it's called, I believe, Tea Time with Tab, or Tab Tea Time, or Tab Time, or something like that. And it's super cute. It kind of makes you think of Blue's Clues a little bit, how you had the actual person interacting with the little cartoon characters or whatnot, the little animated characters. And that's kind of how it is, where she teaches people different type of vegan type of meals or whatnot. But they're saying that Tabitha's YouTube originals, a kids show called Tab Time, correction, that's what it's called, Tab Time, has been nominated for Outstanding Preschool Series, and the social media star was also nominated for Outstanding Host. Okay, so I just think that's major. She took to social media and she announced it to everybody, and she just cried. She was just crying, and she was just so happy. She's like, I gotta call my daddy. I gotta call my daddy. And I was just really happy for Tab. She's such a sweet lady. I remember her doing a video not too long ago about not compromising or something. I think she had a TV show and it ended up moving to a different slot time or something like that. And she kind of came out and just, slick made a statement about like not bending on some things or whatnot. And next thing you know, we see that Miss Girl is nominated for an Emmy. I feel like that's been a theme, a running theme a little bit, that I see pop up at different times with different people. I don't know if that's like a message for me, or maybe it's a message for everybody, but not, basically standing on something and not bending for nobody, just so that you could say that you fit in, or you know what I'm saying, or to make it seem like you're not a person that is difficult to work with, type of thing. So it's like you got to stand for something. So interesting, you know what I'm saying? Y'all to move this lady time, whatever. And she came to social media to talk about that, and how she wasn't really trying to change nothing, regardless of who the hell was asking her. And next thing you know, Miss Girl is nominated for 2 of them Emmys, the baby. And if she mess around and wins at least just one, wow. Okay, wow. Anything is possible. All right. So definitely congratulations to her. She's been out here working, baby. Working. All right. And I'm sure she's had these dreams of hers for an extremely long time. Y'all know she's a mama. I think her daughter is getting ready to go out to college, if she's not already in college. And I think she may have like another child, like a son or something like that. And she's married. She's been married for years. So, when you have a family, that may halt, not stop your dreams, but, it may just slow it down just a little bit. You got to just readjust or whatever. So, for all of this to come forward into fruition for her at this point in her life, I absolutely love that, because it's like a reminder to people to like not give up, don't stop, dreaming and going after the things that you want, regardless of your age. I feel like a lot of people try to restrict folks from elevating, because one, it ain't their dream, so you ain't got to really worry about it, because it was never given to them. The idea was given to you. But they like to restrict people based on their age, saying, oh, you too old to do this, you too old to do that. F them people and do whatever the hell it is that you want to do, because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, you got to be okay with the life that you chose to live. So all that you can sit there and live unfulfilled if you want to. You can sit there and be there for 40 years working at the same job, sitting at the same desk if you want to, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, but don't be trying to dictate what's going to happen over here, period. Okay, so I just love that for her. Definitely an inspiration to a lot of women and a lot of girls. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, looking at that, a lot of moms that. And it doesn't have to be anything in the entertainment field. It could be a lot of moms that was like, dang, I wanted to go off to law school, couldn't go to law school because I had my child. And it's just a delayed opportunity. Like, yeah, you didn't get to do it at that time, but now you're at a position to where you probably can go after that degree, go be an OBGYN if that's what it is you wanted to do, or go be an attorney or whatever. Like, I mean, do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Girl, they say live life, try, don't let life live you, honey. And damn sure don't be tied down to what other folks think and how they, what other people think or how they feel, all that other great stuff. Do what you want to do. You feel what I'm saying, girl? I ain't mean to get on a soapbox and all of that, girl, but I think that's something that people needed to hear at the beginning. All right. Oh, they've been together over 20 years. I absolutely love that. I love that. That makes me so happy, because you hear so much about people didn't last for a year. They've been married for 5 years, they get a divorce or whatever the case may be. Um, it's just you just hear so many different stories about people not being able to go after the things that they want in life for whatever reason, and then marriage is ending. And she said something in an interview one time when she talked about how she was there holding her husband down and supporting him, like not like financially type thing, but just like emotional support towards the things that he want to do. And now it's his turn, and he is open and willingly to support her as she moves forward in this journey. And I'm just glad that she has that opportunity to actually live in what she's always aspired to do, and to have that counterpart with her that she knew from the very beginning to be there to support her. Because some women hold their men down for all these years, and when it's their turn and they want to go out and elevate or something, the dudes be having an issue with that, because they so used to how you downplayed yourself in a relationship for so many years. You know what I'm saying? So either way, girl, I could talk about it all day, but anyway, love that for her. Love that for her. Congratulations, Miss Tab. Girl, I hope you win that Emmy too, boo. I really, really do. I hope she wins that Emmy. Okay. So again, congratulations to Miss Tab on being nominated. That's so fucking exciting, world. Oh my God. Okay. So let's go ahead and scoot over. Let's scoot over. Let's go ahead and talk about Mr. Takeoff. I hope I say his first name correctly. Kershnik Kari Ball. All right, Kershnik Kari Ball unfortunately passed away earlier this week, November 1st to be exact. It did appear to be an accidental shooting, but we do not know for sure. More details are starting to pour out, as well as more people starting to come out and share their love and everything. I did catch where. And what's interesting is I saw it on the Jasmine brand first. There was audio of a young woman that was detailing the events because she was actually there. Okay. It sounds like she said that Quavo and Takeoff were trying to diffuse whatever situation was going on. But I'm also hearing mixed stories, because then I'm hearing people say that, Quavo was nowhere near I'm sorry, Takeoff was nowhere near wherever Quavo was, and whatever he had going on. So I don't know if what the young lady said was fact, but I mean, that's what she said. And I'm just hearing these mixed stories. And hopefully we do get the full truth of what exactly happened. And if we don't, some part of me feel like it ain't really our business. Just understand that the man is passed away. And what is very clear is that he passed away from being accidentally shot. From my understanding. So I heard it first on Jasmine brand. And she tagged somebody else, and then someone else put in my comments at another time when I got off YouTube. I'm sorry, Instagram. I went to YouTube. Somebody was telling me to go to Storm's channel, so I went to Storm's channel, and he already had a clip, so I'm glad he clipped that out. And I listened to it, and I said, so wait, so this came directly from Storm? Why is y'all over there tagging somebody else completely different? Like, I mean, girl, what? Anyway, it is what it is. He did a call in, and a young woman called in and shared her thoughts and what all took place. And she was saying that she had just left HPD, so she must have just had the conversation with them, and then she, saw the live, hopped on there, give her details or whatnot. So yeah, it's just really sad. Still in denial. Still cannot believe that this young man lost his life. And I feel like we always talk about senseless deaths. This one is extremely senseless to me because it was an accident. It's just extremely like what. But then some people are believing that it's not. I don't know. I've been seeing on TikTok some conspiracy theories, and I'm like, baby, let me go on here to scoop past you, baby. Let me go ahead, girl. I'm not trying to hear all that. I'm not trying to hear all that. Like, girl, let me go ahead and just move on. Y'all just gonna create whatever it is that y'all want to create. Girl, the conversations are already starting. People are already talking about sacrifice. This person did this person did that, baby. I want y'all to slow it down. Slow it down, okay? This is somebody's family member. This is somebody's child, okay? These people is the grieving, all right? So yeah. What else did I want to say? Offset finally kind of broke his silence, but not actually broke his silence. What he did was he put up a picture on his page of Takeoff, and then he also changed his image on Twitter to the three of them, the Migos, and then Cardi B retweeted a post of them doing an interview, and the person was kind of asking them where they want to be in the next few years or whatever the case is or something like that. And I know at the time Offset was all about the Migos. Like he felt like he would be nothing without those guys and stuff. And then Takeoff, was thinking about the ring that he had on. Really nice ring he had on. It was a picture of he and his mom on that ring. I just really felt bad because I'm thinking about his mom. I'm thinking like I don't know if he was the only child. Like it's a lot. Okay, I'm sure he took care of his whole family. So that's a lot to deal with. But Cardi B reposted that and it said family forever or whatnot. So y'all can moonwalk out that lady DMs in her message box, moonwalk out of Miss Nicki Minaj's DMs and messages and tweets and shit, please, okay? Trying to blame these ladies. Y'all are disgusting. Okay, whoever that was out there putting that bush out there trying to blame them ladies for somebody else's passing, like that was so distasteful and ignorant as hell, if you ask me. But anyway, some men have come out to speak out regarding this situation. A lot of people are starting to show their love. A few celebrities have spoken out. Drake has spoken out. There's been other individuals that have spoken out regarding Takeoff's past, and I really hate that. But QC has spoken out. I believe it's Coach K as well as P. They have spoken out, and then Jay Prince also spoke out, girl. But the way the comments was dragging him, whoa. But let's go ahead and get into P's message first, okay? So this is what P had to say. He says, "Young King at Takeoff. I don't know where to begin, but I want to say that anybody that knows me knows how much I love you, and anybody that knows you knows that you definitely didn't deserve to die at such a young age. We only get one life, and once it's gone, it's over. No coming back." And that's the part that gets me. People don't understand. Like, that's the part that gets me. I can just imagine how all of those men are feeling, because you can't reverse time. You can't go back in time. You can't change that. You can't revive nobody in this situation. Like it's said, once you're gone, it's over. It's no coming back. He goes on to say, so with that being said, I want our community to remember that we don't have to continue to resort to violence every time there is a disagreement. It's okay to love your brother and sister. We all have been guilty of self-hate, but I pray this never-ending cycle will someday change us all. We have so many memories to keep your name alive. As we mourn your loss, I pray that everyone please be understanding to what the family has to see on the internet with the videos and negative comments. This is somebody's child. Let them get through this process with peace and love. You came from the stars, so I know you will forever be up there watching down on all of us. I will forever love you. Okay? Tragic. Tragic, tragic, tragic. Oh, I just really hate that, man. They ain't even have to. Like, I still kind of feel like it's a dream a little bit. So I can imagine how they're feeling, the people that were actually connected to him. and had access to him on a daily basis and grew up with him. Right. So let's get into what Coach K had to say. He says, "Damn, this is tough, and I never wanted to have to do this. One of the kindest, humblest, caring human beings I've ever met. I believe that wholeheartedly. I'm so sad that this young brother didn't get a chance to grow old. Takeoff and I had similar characteristics, very quiet, shy, but very outspoken with charisma and knowledgeable of everything going on. Yes, those people typically are people that be quiet and be chilling, sit back in the cut. They typically are just observing the scene. I will believe that he's probably somebody that typically is aware of his surroundings most of the time. And unfortunately, I guess he was just caught off guard that particular time. Coach K goes on to say, I had a real connection with him like everybody that he came in contact with. I remember when he called me and said, Coach, I know you collect art. It's this artist that I like. He makes these fly boys. I said, oh, that's Hebrew Brantley. That's my boy Takeoff. So Takeoff said, I want him to do my album cover. I said, bet, I'm going to make that happen. Takeoff said, I want to be on a rocket flying into space. And we made it happen. Girl, don't make me cry. Okay, he says the last rocket. I couldn't sleep last night. Takeoff. You was heavy on my mind. I love you forever. Young brothers, we have to stop this senseless violence. This is not cool. Young brothers and sisters should be giving a chance to get to grow old. Please start caring about life more. I'm truly heartbroken. I can imagine. I can imagine that you are. I hate that so much, y'all. Like that is just some sad. Do you hear what I say? The last message I want to read, and I want to hear y'all thoughts on this. Y'all give me y'all thoughts and comments because there are people that's like don't like this message. I haven't read it in its girl, I can't even say its entirety because I haven't read it. Okay. We're about to get into it now, but people was definitely dragging this man. And this is Jay Prince, okay? So let's get into this lengthy message. He says the Prince family would like to send our condolences to the family and friends of a beautiful soul Takeoff. The Houstonians and families around the world, this one breaks my heart because Takeoff was a brother, a son, a role model, and a God loving human being. Grief is the price of love, a bill people from across the globe are paying right now as we mourn this loss. I've been knowing Takeoff, Quavo, and Offset for many years, and there has been nothing but mutual love for one another, and that ain't going to ever change where we are concerned. Mm. This shouldn't have happened. This shouldn't have ever happened in our city. This shouldn't have been recorded, and this damn sure shouldn't be circulating across social media for family, friends, and fans to see. As I write this, I'm angry about the lack of love and respect we have for one another as a race which keeps bringing us back to the same tragic place of black on black killing. They say Satan is the author of confusion, and right now there are a lot of lies and false narratives being spread by media whores. Wow. Okay, he says, I consider myself a man that's quick to listen and slow to speak. Therefore, to whomever is responsible for putting that bullet in my little nephew's head, let it be known that you can't hide behind me, beside me, or anywhere near me because I don't tolerate dumb SHI. Wow, wow, wow. He says, I speak these words not knowing whose bullet is responsible for his death. But with that being said, the root of this tragedy is foolish and it has to be owned by the fool. Wow. He says, I will sum this up by saying a gun in the hands of any human that close his eyes to shoot and doesn't have the proper skills of operating that gun is dangerous. And the results usually end with innocent people who had nothing to do with the altercation being shot or killed. Facts, okay? Because what is his name? Quavo's assistant was also shot in this incident. And then there was another young woman that I saw post about her friend. It was a young lady that was in the hospital as well, and she was asking for people to pray for her because she was one of the individuals. They said that Takeoff was killed, and then there were two individuals that were shot. So those were some of the reports that were coming out. All right. Now he says to the homies in Georgia and around the world that got love for Takeoff, like we do know this. He says, let's change the narrative in our culture by putting an end to every argument and disagreement resulting in violence. It's okay to live and let live to see another day. Rest in peace, Takeoff. Okay. So that is what Mr. J Prince had to say, and a lot of people got in the comments and they felt like, oh, it sounded like you already know who did it. Woo. And then what's interesting is that I'm hearing that it was an accident, but the way, I'm gonna be honest, the way Jay Prince kind of worded this made me think, was it? Because I mean, like, there was some things that he said in this message. Let me see if I can go back. He says, I speak these words not knowing whose bullet is responsible for his death. With that being said, the root of this tragedy is foolish and has to be owned by the fool. I will sum this up by saying a gun in the hands of any human that closes his eyes to shoot and doesn't have the proper skills of operating that gun is dangerous, and the results usually end with innocent people or whatever, right? So with him saying that, and also him saying, therefore, to whomever is responsible for putting that bullet in my little nephew's head, let it be known that you can't hide behind me, beside me, or anywhere near me, because I don't tolerate dumb shit, right? So with him saying these things, it's a bit, do you know, but you trying to say that you don't really know? And then it's given, was it really an accident? I'm feeling away. I'm feeling away. I am just so hurt by this. And out of everybody, what? You just out here just wanting to trigger happy, trigger happy. Baby, they on your ass, baby. They on your ass, baby. Baby, they on your ass. Can't wait till they get you. Can't wait till they get ya. Oh, y'all, it's just so tragic. It is so sad. I don't know when I'm gonna be over this. I don't know when I'm going to be over the passing. Um, I don't know. Like, it's just so freaking sad. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it hits different. Oh, wow, wow, wow. It hits so different. Like, all right, let me see what you guys are saying. We're gonna move on. Like, I can't take it. Let's see who was arguing with Quavo, one of his sons. I couldn't. I saw that thrown out there, but we don't know what's fact. Let me tell you, girl, I feel like the officer that came out there and did that press conference. Okay, every question that was asked, the answer was I don't know. That's how I feel. I don't know. I just know what the people saying on the socials, and I don't even know if they got it right for real. Um, uh, Somebody says, I don't understand the word accident. Were these warring pow pows or something? Usually when a person pulls it, they're trying to hit a person. Listen, but see, that's the thing though. If they are aiming for a particular person, I would think that accident, you will have to understand it when it comes to the other individuals that got hit as well. Now, I ain't listened to the audio. I didn't play the video, listen to the audio or something. So I don't know how many pounds was shot or what. You know what I'm saying? But Me Too Jamie, Takeoff was my favorite, and I had been saying Take Off a lot these past few weeks. Oh wow. Um yeah, I have heard that. I mean, I did hear that. So what was really going on? So then did y'all pull up on some slick stuff to get one of them? You know what I'm saying? Did y'all pull up on some sleek stuff to at least get one of them, or was there really an argument? Because then you hear stories of people saying, "Oh, it wasn't an argument. It wasn't an argument." You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't even in like that. Da da da. Then it was like it was arguments. Like, I don't know what the hell was going on. But I'm sure once they get some information, at least I will hope and pray that Houston police comes to the people with something more than IDK. Yeah, so I'm not understanding why they started shooting in the first place, because according to the video wasn't Quavo saying let's go and he started walking away. I didn't hear that. I couldn't press play on that one. I'm not gonna even lie to you. I'm not gonna hold you on that one. I couldn't press play on that one. um Thanks for becoming a member, Tatiana. I don't know if you already were one and it's renewing, but I think you might be new. Let's see. I hate conspiracy theories, but a lot of them making a lot of sense right now. Listen, I don't hate all conspiracy theories. I don't hate all conspiracy theories. When it comes to these situations, it does get frustrating because it's so many different types of conspiracies that are out there. So you don't even know which one to go towards, because they all in some way will make sense. You know what I'm saying? So it's unfortunate though. But yeah, y'all. So that's what's happening there. I'm trying to see if there was anything else. Oh, there was something else. So y'all know Gilly the Kid went onto social media and he pretty much was going off. Right? He was snapping off. He was really upset about people posting these images. Okay. In the same way that kind of Coach K kind of mentioned. My thing for me was just that although it is distasteful and ain't nobody trying to see that trauma porn or whatever on their computers, on their systems, first thing when they wake up. I mean, like hearing the news is enough. And then to have to see it different. Some people aren't triggered like that, but there are a lot of people that are sensitive to that type of stuff, right? I just kind of also at the same time felt like it was hard to be upset enough to yell in a camera and a phone about these people and their stupidity when you trying to mourn the loss of this person because you're still in shock. So I'm like, I'm still in a state of shock so much that I can't even yell at y'all. You know what I'm saying? And be like, why did you do some stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I understood the message, but at the same time, I did not understand, I guess, the tone a little bit, the aggression that came with it, because you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like people be doing that SHI often, and it's never right. But I will say this: it's just interesting to hear what Charleston White had to say back to Gilly about, him going off in people posting such things, because he decided he was gonna have his words and he was gonna snap off on him. So since you want to yell into a camera, Charleston said, "I'll yell back."
Say, I want to tell the entertainment world, get it a kid, Boosie. I fuck with the Migos real tough, but I just want to let all the celebrities know, nigga, y'all don't care about regular people dying. So I get what this bitch ass nigga get it the kids saying, y'all always taking the phones out. Yeah, nigga, when a celebrity die, we go take out the motherfucking phones, nigga. When an entertainer die, Gilly, we go take out the motherfucking phone. Maybe if entertainers, celebrities, actors, and you famous motherfucker, maybe if y'all interacted with regular people more, we wouldn't be so excited to take the phones out, nigga. Fuck you talking about. Well, let me just say this, since you so in your pussy panties about you just Gilly taking the phones out. Nigga, fuck you talking about they take the phones out on regular people. When regular people died, nigga, they took the phones out. When that bitch ass nigga George Floyd laid his life down, what they do? Took the phones out and record and watched George Floyd die. So what the fuck you talking about, Gilly the Kid? Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. None of you niggas up top. None of you niggas up top give a fuck about when somebody die at the bottom. So why the fuck the people at the bottom should give a fuck about when you niggas die at the top? Make it make sense at the top, people. Make it make sense. Y'all don't care about when we die. Name one regular person that died in your city, get it a kid. Boosie, name one regular person that done died, nigga, in the back of that obituary. Y'all don't even know them names. So who give a fuck if we find a celebrity dead on the ground and we pull out the phones, nigga? We don't give a fuck about their family. They don't give a fuck about ours. You're celebrities. It's called the haves and the have-nots. We are not together. The haves and the have-nots are not together. We are divided. Y'all are not with us at the top, and we are not with y'all at the bottom. We are so far divided from one another, brother. Fuck you talking about, nigga. And I just want to let y'all know, y'all don't show this much concern when an old black woman is killed, when an old black baby is killed. It's only when a rapper, or actor, or entertainer is killed. But when a regular Smo Joe dies, y'all don't even mumble a word, not even a black child. So fuck how y'all feel, my nigga. Fuck how y'all feel. All this shit go away by Christmas. Y'all won't even be mentioning Takeoff by Christmas. Y'all don't even mention P&B no more. So nigga, this just another one bites the dust. Pay attention to the dash. Pay attention to the dash. Don't stay focused on the death date. It don't mean nothing. The dash mean everything.
Child, that was a lot. That was a lot. I understood some things that he was trying to say. I don't feel like he lied about when certain things happen to regular people. A lot of y'all celebs don't speak out. But you continue to push your music and push whatever products or whatever else you got going on because you want people to buy into what you got going on, right? But at the same time, I feel like he missed the message because I feel like when Gilly did go off, and let's just take the tone out of it or whatever I was saying, right? Let's just focus on the message of what he was saying. I feel like he was speaking on all things. I don't think he was just speaking on the incident with Takeoff. I think the situation with Takeoff could have just sent him over, which made him even more upset, right? But I think he was trying to say, like, y'all need to stop doing that as a whole. Like, ease back, chill the hell out. Stop doing that. But I understood some of the things that he was saying towards the end. But you ain't have to call George Floyd no bitch ass NIGGA, baby. Like, whoa, that man ain't even do that to you. Like, goodness. He was the victim in this. Um, yeah, and it just really didn't make any sense about if y'all celebrities start communicating, or I guess basically getting friendly with the general public, then we'll stop filming. Like, what are you talking about, baby? um and people do that as a whole, whether you a celebrity or you not. Like, duh, you even made a statement yourself. You even spoke on a general person, George Floyd. You know what I'm saying? A regular smuggler person. So basically, they do this all the time with a lot of different people, like not just celebrities. So it was like it was giving stupidity a bit. But towards the end, I feel like he be having points. Speaking on celebrities like as a whole, you know. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, sometimes y'all don't be giving a damn about the regular folks that may be passing away. I don't think he lying about that part. But I do think that at the same time, he kind of missed the message. I felt like that made sense, but maybe not in this conversation with Gilly because it's still separate. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it's still not the same. Like, it's not the same. Like, I hear you, right? And I see what you're trying to say. But at the same time, I think you kind of misunderstood what Gilly was trying to say as well. So it didn't make, it is what it is. Like, do y'all understand what I'm saying? Like, um, and that could be it could be the delivery, it could be overall. Let's see, he's against gang violence, rappers who promote killing and death, etc. So he always goes hard. Oh, is he? Okay. So you're saying that Charleston is against that type of stuff. Got you. That's why he goes so hard at them people. Okay. Got you. He does too much, but he makes some points, right? Is put the guns down and stop rapping about all this violence now. But y'all will sign the next trap artist tomorrow promoting the same violence. But here's the thing, though, as well. I have to say, um, I do think some of the music does play a part. I will say that. But it's not ultimately the rap music, it's the individuals behind um the rap, if that makes sense. It's the people at the end of the day. Like, they still make the executive decisions to do what they do. But I do think songs can influence you. You know what I'm saying? You hear these city girl songs all the time. They're not all the girls want to be city girls. They don't want to love on nobody. They want to take their money type shit. But also I feel like we can't stop at just rap. You got to go to the movies too. Like, and also here's the other thing. I think that a lot of the rappers are being cracked down on about the type of music that they make, when y'all need to be not only when y'all over there hammering, the little hammer game, when you like bop 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 trying to hit the little hamster or whatever it is, okay, the groundhog. Girl, when you bopping them rappers on the head, I want you to run upstairs and hit them executives in the head too, because a lot of times they be the ones to make the decision on the type of music that come out. That's a fact. I remember when K Michelle even talked about how she didn't want to do certain type of music, but they kept wanting her to put out that heartbreak style music. Who else was there? Was somebody else that was like that. Was it Mary J. Blige, or it was another R&B female artist that I cannot think about, but they kept wanting her to make these sad was that Keisha Cole? Was it Keisha? It was another woman artist. They always wanted her to sing about trauma, sad, heartbreak as music. So when y'all over here hammering on top of the heads of rappers, in my opinion, I want you to run upstairs and I want you to hammer on the heads of the executives that continue to push that narrative and continue to push that shit out. and not allowing people to expand, and then it makes it difficult for the artists because when they even try to get out their contracts to go in a different direction, they owe so much money back because they go into it ignorant, not knowing a lot of information. People think that it's so amazing to be signed to a label, and it's really not. They shelve a ton of artists, and the whole time you sitting up there, having to pay them all this money, and you barely can put out anything because whatever you put out, they're gonna get a profit of it. So you either gonna do it how we say you're gonna do it, or you can't. It was something else that I was going to mention. Oh yeah, and then go when you done tapping on the heads of the music executives and stuff, I want you to slide over there into the Hollywood movie sector, and I want you to pull out those individuals as well that project certain type of films, for the black folks and stuff like that. I feel like I haven't really watched any type of hood things as much lately, but it's in more than just music, is what I'm saying. It's also on your screens too. It's on your television screens as well. So it's not people acting like influence is only coming from the music. It's not. Okay, so I want y'all to tip tap over there, slide over there, and get those people. Okay. And then while you at it, if you want to tap on the heads of the blogs, they also continue to push that stuff out as well to y'all, i.e. the Shade Room. Hey, how are you? Y'all sit up there and promote Miss Krishan getting abused on a regular damn basis because the check is just that big, but then want to come out and put a statement out. What that statement said, girl? Let me see if I can pull it up. Because I said, girl, what is this, honey? What is this, honey? Let me go over here. Girl, let me go over here. I feel like, you know what? I feel like it could be on my computer, but I'm gonna go over here and I'm just going to let me see if they got it. I hope they ain't deleted. Don't delete it, girl. Don't retract your statements, honey. Don't retract it. Um Let's keep scrolling. So they said at this point, we have all seen the graphic images and videos from the scene of Takeoff's passing. We are asking that you please refrain from putting the images in our replies out of respect for his family and loved ones, right? So, they got 8 in the comments. And somebody said, hopefully, y'all start respecting people in general because y'all promote threats and violence and sneaky stuff from people all the time until some stuff like this hits the fan. Whoa. Somebody responded and said, listen, I'd sit this one out. Okay. Your platform was built on promoting shenanigans at the expense of black people. Unfollowed y'all way back in 2018 and never looked back. Wow. Jeez Louise. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. So, girl, they getting ate up. Y'all can go over there and look at it. But they was definitely getting ate the hell up. So I mean, it comes from a lot of different places, not just, the rap sector. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think this situation, I really hate this, but I don't think this situation is gonna change anything. I think they're gonna continue to rap about what the hell they gonna rap about. I feel like this is a moment in time. I say that because a lot of people are always temporarily upset, and then be making these definite decisions, and it's only a temporary ass upset person. Like, I'm not gonna listen to this anymore. Oh, I'm not gonna do that. I cannot take it. No. And then next thing you know, y'all gonna be up there listening to some pow, 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 shoot 'em up. Pow, 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 shoot 'em up. Like, y'all gonna be listening to that, like, anyway, because that's just how y'all is. Very much so temporary, Thank you so much to Els for the super chat. Men in general have to denounce this code of life regarding how to be a man slash masculine. The expression of masculinity has been toxic since forever. It has. It has been toxic since forever. It really has. I do feel like that's a conversation that is a rabbit hole. I think there's a lot to unpack and talk about with that. Thank you so much for the super chat, for sure. Grieving temporary outrage. Correct. Yeah, it's giving every bit of temporary outrage, like, on God. Yes, correct. Thank you to who else for the super chat. But they'll be quick to support 21 Savage and his mess. Whoa. Whoa. Correct. So yeah, that's just how the people is. You know what I'm saying? Fake and fickle, fake, fickle, temporary, all that stuff that goes with that. So y'all gonna keep. And here's the other thing: you can't say, "Hey, listen to that, listen to that, listen to that, listen to that, go rock with that, go rock with that," but then turn around and then cut Migos back on. You're already contradicting yourself right there. And I know you're going to cut the music on because you're going to want to support. I can imagine what they streams is doing right now since this boy has passed. And when Offset and what's his name, Quavo get it together, I can't guarantee they not gonna rap about shoot on pop on pop on pop on like I don't know what they gonna say, but I know the people gonna be listening to it. You know what I'm saying? So they need to be mindful. Y'all just be over here just be talking, child. Y'all be saying y'all gonna go to the gym on Friday, and girl, it's Wednesday of next week. Ain't hit a gym. So it's like, girl, y'all be on these temporary thoughts, girl. So stop lying to yourself and keep it to yourself. You know what I'm saying? But that's just what I'm thinking, bro. Okay. Did he? Wow. Mm, 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 mm. It's crazy how they value you more when you're not here. It's never gonna change. And as much as people think Kanye is crazy, this SHI is a choice. We are choosing to be this way. We didn't choose to be slaves, but after 400 years, we choose to be complacent. Ooh, wow. A lot to unpack there. Wow, wow, wow. A lot to unpack there, ma'am. Wow. Mm, 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 mm. No, he don't. Do he? I don't listen to 21 Savage for real, for real. Do he? He better be careful. He gonna be tied the hell up like Gunna and Young Thug. Be careful. And let me say, I guarantee you, the Georgia DA, Atlanta DA, whatever Miss Girl name is, after this incident happened, baby, I guarantee you they're gonna probably bring this situation up into somebody else's trial, and she gonna be sitting up there with her hands crossed, just like this, like. And now y'all see why. And now y'all see why I brought them in, and I'm not letting them out. They're not gonna see the light of day outside of these bars. No, baby. See, situations like this, I can hear her right now, 10 toes down on somebody else's situation. Okay, and bringing in the rap lyrics. And it's like, dang, y'all helping push whatever agenda. You know what I'm saying? That these courts already be trying to do, get more black men locked up, and the rap music trying to say that they be out here living these lives, and they're gonna be trying to use their rap lyrics against them in the courtroom. So y'all talk about their rap music and everything, where y'all only further pushing along the agenda. And I do think that it's messed up because a lot of these rappers that rap about that don't even be about that. I feel like Nicki Minaj said that shit a long time ago. I think she called out a lot of people a long time ago about how they be rapping about the SHI that they don't be doing. And I feel like she could have been talking about Meek Mill, but she honestly was speaking about a ton of people. I could have sworn that she said that a long time ago. But yeah, y'all be rapping about the stuff that y'all don't be out here doing, and I want y'all to cool it down. Cool it down, okay? Thank you so much, Tatiana, for the super chat. You are my top three of YouTubers. I'll be on the lookout daily. You the best at Jamie. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat too. Thank you, thank you. I think what Kanye was saying, slavery is the choice. I think he was talking about how the black people think. Interesting. I don't know. It didn't come off like that. It didn't come off like that to me. You know what I'm saying? Yep, Future rapping about the pills and lean he no longer uses. Do you hear what I say, girl? It's just a whole mess. It's a mess. Um, it's a mess. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, it's a mess. But that's what I have on the takeoff situation. So I definitely want to talk about that and let you guys know what's been happening lately. Okay. When it comes to that. All right. So are we good to like switch gears a bit? Let's switch gears a bit, because girl, not me being on here for almost an hour already, girl, and I got a long list of stuff to do, girl. Not me gonna be up here for 3 hours. Let me move along, girl. Let me move along, honey. Okay, so let's move on. All right, real quick. Elon Musk said, "I don't give up about nothing y'all talking about. I don't give up about none of that. About none of that. Understand that he wants to charge $8 a month for the blue check verification. Period. Okay, Mr. Sir took over there to He took over there to social media to let y'all. I don't give a how y'all feel, girl. That's what he giving. Somebody said that it's gonna be a platform that's gonna be very I guess like it's gonna be a space for people to be able to give free speech or whatever it was. They're trying to say that Elon Musk coming over to Twitter is gonna be a great thing. Girl, I'm still on the fence. I don't trust that man. I don't know that about it. Like, honey, like, girl, how is it that Twitter was able to do all of this and they don't even make as much as you and they was giving it out for free? Girl, they just started doing the you can edit if you buy what the blue badge or not what is it? You buy something for like $4 or whatever, girl. At first, and here's what it is. While he's sitting over there telling people that he don't give a damn. At first, it was $25, I believe. Then I was hearing $20, and the people still was on your R's, especially in the time of inflation and all that. And then you turn around and you talking about some $8. Like, number one, you was already changing your mind, but he said 8 is as low as he gonna go, right? But you would think, I hate to say it, that with all of the people that do have blue checks, y'all can afford it, right? All of y'all that are verified, y'all should be able to afford just $8 a month. So it is what it is. But and you know, so as much as I want to come at him about that, like that's crazy. Like people had this stuff for free. Well, what it is that his ass done turned around and said, "Oh, I'll pay 44 billion or whatever for He said he'll pay all this money for Twitter. He done spent this money, yo. So he must was behind the scenes doing some damn calculations, trying to figure out how can I get at least a percentage back. Okay, over the next few years. Somebody suggested that he should have tiers, and I think that would have been a smarter idea to have tiers. If you're of a political status, you probably should pay the 25, pay the 5. Pay it. Pay the 25. And then if you're of this status or whatever, then you probably pay that. And if you're in this field or this sector, because let's be honest, I do be feeling like the blue checks be hyping some people up. Like, let's be honest, okay? The Instagram models slash baby mamas to rappers and athletes, girl, you are not a Kiki Palmer. So there is no reason, in my personal opinion, that your check should look like the check of that of Kiki Palmer. I'm sorry. All right. Everybody give everybody checks. Everybody should get a check. Girl, I'm okay with a yellow check. Give me a yellow. I'm fine. I'll take a yellow check. Meanwhile, the highest of the highest got a blue check. Okay. Woo, girl, why they make me think about Dr. Seuss? One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. Like, girl, give me one. I'll take a red one. I'll take the red fish. That's fine. If you don't want to give me no fish, it's okay too, because it ain't like I had a fish to work with to begin with. You know what I'm saying? Or a check or whatever, girl. But if you want to give me, I'll take a red one. But I think he should have done it in tiers, if you ask me, girl. That's so funny because some people probably gonna be in tears when they have to come from behind their facade and pay that $8 a month, especially if you might be a little tight. You know what I'm saying? Because I do feel like some people probably got it and probably only got, a small amount of money. You probably ain't got no room for that 8. But somehow, way back, you was able to finesse your way to a blue check because you knew somebody that worked at Twitter or whatever, girl. But watch how Instagram steal this idea. And I want my coin. Let me go patent this right now. Girl, let me go patent this. I'm gonna have to hit my attorney up. We're gonna have to patent this because y'all trying to play, okay? Now, see, I understand somebody said something about tiers, but I'm the one that took it to a different level, okay? Because I gave the colors to the tiers. All right. So watch what I tell you. Instagram gonna be like, noted. Okay, so we're gonna do it just like this. So they're gonna be, listen, it's gonna be some tears up in this thing. But Elon Musk says this to all complainers: please continue complaining, but it will cost $8. Listen, I have to be honest. I hollered. I hollered. I can't. I mean, that is the. I'm sorry, that shit is hilarious to me. That's like you wanting McDonald's and your mama is telling you, baby, you can complain all you want to. Please complain, okay? But you're finna get these chicken nuggets out the freezer. Understand, okay? Definitely, very much so. You're not gonna get McDonald's chicken nuggets. You're gonna get a Tyson chicken nuggets. Okay, it's giving every bit of Purdue. But you're not gonna get McDonald's, baby. Okay, girl, I'm hollering because that's what it's giving. And I just want to read this to y'all real quick. I have to share my screen because I thought this was also funny as well. Because this person is telling about Elon Musk, right? Over here on the social media. Okay, so the person says Elon did not buy Twitter Let's be clear. Elon did not buy Twitter. He impulsively made a ludicrously overpriced offer on Twitter, signed a contract that put him on the hook for that exact amount, tried to back out, but was sued by Twitter to complete the buyout at the ridiculous price, and is now, okay, we'll get into the rest of that. But this is why I'm hollering, because I'm wondering, Elon, how did you become as rich as you are? Tell the people, how did you become as rich as you are? And you made this, it sounds like you don't know how to do business. Like, you can't make an offer and then sign a contract and then try to moonwalk to the back. That's not how that go, baby boo. How did you become rich? Now I'm wondering, Elon, if the ideas that you have are yours. And if you've taken from anybody, are they getting the adequate compensation as you are? Because I don't trust you no more. Girl, I really didn't trust you when you sat up there and talked about a car being unbreakable or whatever. And then when you did the press conference, part of the car broke. I don't trust you no more, Elon. So I don't want nobody coming to me telling me nothing about Twitter, because I'm not trusting her for real, girl. I don't know which way is up and what we finna do when it comes to Twitter, okay? But let's keep going, because this was funny to me. All right, so the person says, and is he's now in a deal where the worse Tesla performs, the more debt he's in, and the worse Twitter performs, the worse Tesla performs, because markets. Okay, he says, his actions equal a guy with no impulse control, suddenly at risk of losing his shirt and doing damage control. The dog who caught the car. Okay, then he goes on to say all this effing ridiculous. Oh, he has. Oh, he has a plan. Oh, he has this motive. He's a redditor with a huge loan he has to service to the tune of $1 billion a year, and no one to tell him no. He's Trump if he actually had some money. There's nothing to effing analyze. Social programming lies to us that that rich people deserve to be in their position through skill, talent, or wisdom. He also goes on to say rich people are getting rich because, hold on, let me switch it so y'all can see it. Rich people are getting rich because they took a small fortune and turned it into a huge fortune. Trump and Musk are man children whose only talent is throwing away money. He also says he can't fix Twitter. Man can't fix a fucking car window or make a door that opens. Or make a door that opens. He's going to fix one of the largest and most complicated social networks after dissolving the board and firing all the staff. Sure, sure, Jan. Sure, girl. It was the sure, Jan, for me. Okay. It's definitely the sure, Jan, for for me. Hollering, girl. When I saw that, I said, whoa. Baby, talk about going in on Elon. Girl, I was cackling. I said, damn. Well, go in and let have, child. But that is too funny, girl. Y'all get ready to pay that $8 over there to maintain that check on a regular basis. Okay, while y'all get checks, Elon said he gonna get a check too. All right, because he's trying to make that money back, baby. I can imagine what other things he's gonna put out there for people to pay for. Not you done fired the whole executive board and you out here calling the shots however you want to. Twitter's going to hell in a few years. Okay, I pray that it doesn't. But I feel like it might. We just gonna have to see. Okay, but let's go ahead and scoot over. Who else do we have here? TreySongz. Okay, y'all know he had that great civil case and it was dismissed. Okay, it was dismissed due to the statute of limitations. So let me see what we have here regarding that situation. Okay. Mr. TreySongz, they're saying that TreySongz is no longer facing a civil suit for an alleged situation that happened in 2016 because the case has been dismissed after legal documents show the statute of limitations ran out on the allegations. Okay, the documents obtained by TMZ shows that Song's suit was thrown out on Monday after Trey's legal team successfully argued the statute of limitations expired long before the woman who filed anonymously as Jane Doe filed her complaint. So statute of limitations was a long time ago, and then she filed. So, girl, how far back did this incident happen? Because I thought you get at least about 5 years now. Maybe they made it much shorter than that, but it was already expired by the time she filed anyway. They said as they reported, the woman filed the lawsuit earlier this year. Wow, claiming she had a consensual relationship with Songs, but alleges the singer suddenly turned into a savage. You know what? A big R on March 24th of 2016. Oh, so it did happen a very long time ago. The statute of limitations in California is currently 10 years. Dang, that's longer than what I thought. But that wasn't made official until 2019. Prior to that, it was 3 years, but the woman filed 6 years after the alleged incident took place. The woman claims the singer overpowered and anally. Wow. Girl, that's traumatizing. Not not overpowered. Ooh, Jesus. And despite her begging him to stop, he kept going, child. So she was suing Mr. TreySongz to the tune of $20 million in damages. Wow. But I feel like if the incident happened that many years ago and they changed the law to 10 years, how could the judge dismiss this when that should apply to all cases prior to it, unless they specifically put in documents that is only going to apply for incidences that took place from 2019 on up? I mean, that's crazy. That's crazy. But whatever it was, baby, he paid them attorneys because them attorneys got him together up off that thing. Wow. And I wasn't there, so I'm not going to say that he is or is not the R. I'm not going to say that. But I will say this. It's very interesting to hear what she says, considering the fact that at least at the minimum, I did witness him trying to get Megan to drink. Nah, drink it, drink it. Here you go. Here you go. Da 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 da. Right. And Megan's like, I'm good. Like, I'm good. Right. And then we hear Miss Kiki Palmer come out with a sad story as well. Baby. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't know, but that's some messy, girl. That's some messy stuff right there. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah. Wow, wow, wow. Mm-mm-mm. Well, that's where we are. I don't know if Miss Ma'am got any of that 20 million she was suing for. I would think probably not, especially when this case has now been dismissed. Can't make it up, okay? So there's that. Let's see what else we got going on over here for you guys today. Okay, Michelle. Hey, Miss K. K look good. I don't care what y'all say. K may not look like herself anymore. She may not look like K Michelle, and she may just look like Michelle, but Michelle look good. Period. Okay, Michelle looks real good, and I'm gonna give that to her. Miss Ma'am look good. Miss Ma'am decided that she wanted to call out the clout chasing and the attention, all right, that people are seeking is at an all time high. I agree with her. And I also feel like she's saying this in terms of the latest situation when it comes to Takeoff and his passing. I think that she feels like a lot of people are seeking attention, right? But I also feel like with the message she put up on her Instagram, it was like, are you targeting this towards like a certain like blog page or just individuals, or who are you talking about in particular? But at the end of the day, I do feel like it was a statement that could have applied to a ton of people. So this is what K Michelle had to say. Miss K says the need for clout and attention is at an all-time high. Please shut the up sometimes, especially when you're not even invited to the barbecue. Never recorded a song or charted in your life, but always are quick to hop in any music business acting as an advocate, only when it involves high profile people. Listen, when Miss K says this, it makes me think of Gilly a little bit. But it also made me think of a blog because, and I'm only thinking about, Gilly. I don't know him a ton to know what he really talks about or discuss, but it just made me think about how Charleston was just kind of calling him out for the same thing. But then he also was calling out a lot of celebs. So Yeah. So it just, had me wondering because I saw this post before I even saw anything about what Charleston White says. I don't think she was talking to Charleston. So it had to be somebody else. Okay. But let's go ahead and let's keep going. Let's see what else was said over here with Miss K Michelle. She says that okay, she says when it involves high profile people, they will use shock value and the controversy of the moment just to include themselves. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Listen. Okay, Keon. Okay. Keon says Jason Lee acting like you running the girls and calls he ain't did no music. Got you. Okay. It with you saying that, it does make me think, I have to say, it does make me think about how he posted something on his Twitter about not getting an interview with Migos, and social media dragged him about something dealing with that situation, like they were on his arms. So I said a blog, like she could have been talking to a blog, and I guess as a lot of y'all are saying that um, it's likely Jason. A lot of y'all saying y'all was thinking Jason, baby, girl. And let me good. That's funny. That's comical. Child, that is comical. That is domestic, girl. Can't be jumping in everybody's stuff. It is irritating when situations happen with people. Everybody want to act like they so related or so connected to the situation or the person. It's like, calm down, child. But I saw y'all over there dragging him when he was at the Black Panther screening, right? At the Black Panther screening, and he kept trying to be on the heels of Miss Rihanna, and he looked like ASAP Rocky was getting tired, so he laughed it off and said, "Enough." Whoa! I said, that man is tired. He's like, go somewhere else. You ain't come here with nobody. You came here by yourself. You ain't got nobody to come with. Like, why? I mean, why you on our heels? Like, scoop it, just a little bit, just scoop it, just a little bit, baby. Let's go ahead and keep going. All right, let's go ahead and keep going. Now they say that she says that they will use shock value and the controversy of the moment just to include themselves. They want to fit in so bad. You can't advocate for positivity when you're the biggest devil of them all. Whoa. Listen, girl, this is a direct hit at somebody, girl. This is a direct hit at somebody, girl. Wow, wow, wow. She says if you're always mad at the music business and you're not even in it, it's giving real obsessed. Jeez Louise, girl. It's giving I'll take any type of attention, even if it's controversy, just to be included or seen. Those type of people scare me. I can never try to gain followers off anyone's pain. Girl, listen. Now y'all got me thinking about what y'all thinking about and who y'all thinking about the way she was just eating in this message. Girl, it was the part for me when she said you can't preach about positivity. Do you hear what I say? When you the biggest devil of them all, girl, you can't advocate for positivity when you the biggest devil of the. That's the thing for me when a person be on that somewhat fake. When a person be on that fake positivity, still I rise. They be trying to be on that Angela, on that Maya Angelou, but you see them for what they is. Girl, this is messy. That's a lie. Well, either way. Let's go ahead and scoot over because y'all dragging in the comments. Okay. Um, Listen, and it could. Well, see, this is why I didn't think it was Charleston because I saw her post before I even saw Charleston's thing. Her post was up earlier that day, whereas Charleston's came later on that night. So, from my understanding, at least it didn't hit the blog so later on that night. So that's why I was like, okay, maybe she's not talking about Charleston. You know what I'm saying? But again, it's a general message that could apply to a ton of people. So y'all probably all got it right in the comments. For real, for real. She probably talking to everybody. Like this ain't for no one in particular person, bro. It's for all of y'all. It's for everyone. So maybe that's what Miss Michelle was on. Whew. But She was eating. Um, Child, yes, it's giving good luck. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's see what else we got, honey. Let's see what else. Wasn't they dragging Jason Lee on Twitter for a tweet? He did. Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. He was saying something about not getting a chance to interview Migos or whatever, whatever. I guess trying to attach himself to the situation or something, and people started dragging him about it. And then I think he reposted the video or something, and people were dragging him about that as well. So I mean, it's a whole lot of um, yeah. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Ooh, ooh. Elite Leo says, I get folks gripe about Jason Lee. However, someone's inviting him to those spaces. And she says, I don't really hear the actual celebs complaining about him. It seems the complaints are mostly from the public. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I think that's a good point. I think that's a good point. I think that's a good point. Well, let me see what hilarious. Somebody asked what happened to Spice. I'm not sure. They were trying to say that Spice of Loving Hip Hop, the Caribbean artist, they were trying to say that she was in a coma and had a heart attack, but there are stories coming out of people denying that, saying that's not what happened. They were saying that she went over to I'm not sure if it was Puerto Rico. She went somewhere to get some surgery, allegedly. That's what the people were saying. And then came back and said that she is in need of healing. She had a heart attack. She was in a coma, all this stuff. But somebody from her team came out and denied it. So we don't really know what's going on with Miss Spice. We only know what's alleged that people are trying to put out there. Didn't Nikki like get at him at one point? Dominican Republic, that's what it was. Not a BBL. Good. Listen, talk about laying down y'all lives. It's your thing. Do what you wanna do. Uh, I can't tell you who this talking to. Listen, it's her thing. It's her body. She don't do what she wanna do. I can't tell her what the hell to do. So, girl, just be careful and wish you well and good luck. You know, whatever the complications are, I hope that it's something that she can come back from. I hope that it's not that like serious to where we may lose her, but I definitely, whatever it is, I just hope that she is in safe hands and that she's on her way to wellness. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let you do what you wanna do, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna scoot over real quick. Who we have? Miss Black China. All right, let me pull that little article up because it looks like Miss Black China has been called out by Khloe Kardashian. Okay, she was called out by Khloe. Which one is it? I want to make sure I share it on the right thing here. All right. So let's get into that. Am I able to? Let's see here. Give me 1 second. All right. They're saying that Miss Khloe Kardashian has called out Black China for suing her while she was looking after her and Rob's daughter Dream. So wait, she's suing her? Like, wait. Called out Bletcher for suing her. Okay. So in 2017, Black China sued Chris. She sued the whole family, period. Okay. Alleging that their actions led to canceling her and Rob's Kardashian's reality show. I feel like she should have got some money for that because I definitely feel like the Kardashians had something to do with them not getting a show. Hell, they had something to do with blocking her last name because remember, she was trying to be called Angela Kardashian. So I believe they stepped in the middle and they prevented them from getting married or whatever, moving forward with their relationship. And what I said, did I call her Cynthia? Somebody said not Cynthia. I meant Black China. Oh, y'all said y'all thought that was Cynthia. Hilarious. Okay, I was like, what? Okay, yeah. So Black China. So yeah, I feel like she should have got some coin from that lawsuit, just a little piece of something, because I do feel like they interfered. They definitely interfered. Okay, but I feel like because their name is bigger, that's probably why she ain't really getting nothing. Okay. What else are they saying here in this article? Because I wanted to get down to it. China was suing for millions of dollars in damages as she accused Rob's family of intentionally affecting the success of their show. And I think it was a pretty good show, even though she used to yell at that man too much, and I kind of felt bad for him. I'm like, stick up for yourself, sir. Right. So they said her attorney provided text messages and emails sent by the Jenners saying that the show shouldn't be renewed due to concern for Rob's well-being. So they did halt the show, but they want to sit up there and lie and talk about this man's well-being when you know y'all was affecting his well-being the most because Rob wasn't even with y'all like that. Girl, these people is crazy, honey. Let me scroll down and see if we can get to the part about Miss Chloe. Okay, in Thursday's episode of the Kardashians, Chloe and Kim can be seen discussing the situation with their sister Courtney over lunch. All right. During the meal, the family's attorney, Michael, phoned Kim to update her on the case, explaining that China had not yet fulfilled her obligations to provide them with the tax returns and complete bank records. Because y'all know Ms. Black China was also doing OnlyFans or whatever, and they wanted her coin. They wanted to see like what you making. So I guess she wasn't really trying to produce that because she also had to show how she was losing wages and stuff. Um, and speaking in a confessional, Kim expressed her fear that the jury would rule against them. I'm definitely really nervous because I know in a lot of justice reform work that I'm in, when a jury's involved, there's no telling how people will side. That's very true. Even if people have the truth on your side and you believe in your team, you have no idea what the outcome will be. Correct. Chloe echoed this concern at lunch, saying she's suing us for over $100 million, and we're leaving our fate. We're leaving our fate in the hands of 12 random people. What if they hate us, girl? Hopefully they find out. Hopefully they find people that just don't know who we are. Girl, I'm sure that was hard to do. I'm sure that was hard to do. Facts are facts. Right is right. Wrong is wrong. I'm not worried about something I've done. I'm just saying it's going to be stressful and annoying. At the end of the day, y'all should have gave that lady something because y'all know y'all sat up there and stopped that woman's check. Let's go ahead and be real honest about it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all never wanted that lady to be a part of the family or anything. So y'all know what y'all was doing, girl. And y'all want to sit up there and try and call that lady out. Somebody she was suing y'all. You damn right. You damn right. She should have sued y'all the same way y'all sisters got sued for taking Tupac and Biggie faces and slapping them on a damn shirt and trying to sell it. Girl, listen. You know what I'm saying, girl? Y'all should have gave that girl a little something. Pay me for my pain and pay me for my time. And you can say the bullshit because everything is mine. Okay, but that's just what's going on with the Kardashians. I was looking forward to Black China getting their last name, baby. I was looking forward because it was so messy. Okay, not Kylie Jenner and not Black China hanging around the Kardashians, being real cool. So Kylie snatching up your man and baby daddy Tiger. So you turning around like, okay, so that's what you want to do? Well, then I'm gonna snatch up your brother and had a baby by him. Girl, that's some messy family drama. You know what I'm saying? And it's just so crazy because I do feel like they can't. I don't know. I don't know what it is, girl. I mean, maybe they just didn't like China for her esque. And it's like, if you like, why? Like, was it really because of Rob? Was it really because of Rob, or y'all just didn't like that she was the one to get him out the house and get him back to exercising and all that other stuff when he was in depression? Because it didn't seem like y'all was doing a whole lot. But like, was it really like? y'all say that it was for Rob's well-being, but it really feels like y'all just didn't want her to have the title. So I never seen an SCX tape of Black China personally, me, right? I haven't even heard of one in all honesty, but I knew that she was a stripper. So is that the reason you found her to be distasteful or something, and you didn't want her on the show? Because I feel like it was more than about Rob. But Kim can go on to do a whole SCX tape that literally thrust her into stardom and all of this other stuff, and she reaps all of these benefits. You know what I'm saying? Like Kim has way more opportunity than Mimi Faust ever was going to get, hanging from whatever shower rod or whatever she had going over. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow. So what is the issue? Like, why you don't like this lady? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it was Black China mama that stayed with her foot on their neck or something. Y'all was like, we don't want that lady in the family. Like, I don't know. But either way, let's scoot over. It's not that serious. It's not that deep. Okay, so let's move over because all these rich people problems, they're going to do what they want to do anyway because they just how they is. Okay, let's move on. Zayvon Howard. Okay, Zayvon Howard filed for a motion to dismiss an STD complaint against him. Okay, against him. All right. Now let's get into what they had to say about Mr. Zayvon. Where is that? Did I add the other man up here? Okay, I did. Okay. Let's get to Mr. Zayvon. They're saying that Dolphins Zayvon Howard files motion to dismiss this STD claim or complaint from an ex-lover is what he calls it. Now they're saying that he filed a motion to dismiss the complaint by an unnamed woman, okay, because they feel like this is the epitome of a shakedown. All right. The woman filed the complaint in Florida against Mr. Howard and alleging that he knowingly and negligently gave her an STD. Wow, wow, wow. However, Howard's attorney says the woman has threatened him, trespassed on his property. Wow, and has stalked him while spreading false information. Howard's motion was filed this past Friday, 2 days after the plaintiff's complaint. Okay. Howard also plans to take his own causes of action against the plaintiff. Girl, you better hope that what you saying is real. You better hope what you saying is real. Okay, with the motion comes screenshot text messages that are allegedly from the woman, where Howard says that it is abundantly clear that the plaintiff is nothing more than a scorned ex-lover. Girl, I don't know which way is up, down, right, or left. I don't know if he really did, because I feel like two things could be true. She could be scorned, but she could be scorned because you did give her that, right? But it also could be that he could be telling the truth and he ain't ever give you nothing. You could have possibly gave it to him. You know what I'm saying? And now he don't want to rock with you like that no more. And then now you scorn. But let me tell you, girl, I'll be kicking and screaming too. Now I don't think I'll be kicking and screaming to the level in which you're kicking and screaming. You know what I'm saying? But I'll be kicking and screaming too, because I have to pull this man up. Because when I tell you, the man got a lot of coin. Girl, let me pull up this contract. Cause girl, not y'all saying this man got this much. Wait a minute. Uh-uh. Girl, not him agreeing to a 5-year extension of getting $50 million. Now I did see that it was I saw one saying that it was 44 million right out the gate. Oh no, I'm sorry. I think it was 36 million guaranteed. But now I'm seeing a different article that's saying that he was given 50 million that looks to be guaranteed on a 5-year contract. But make no mistakes about it, baby. It's a total of 90 million. Your honor, your honor, your honor, your honor, your honor. Okay? Because listen, kicking and scratching, your honor, you ain't gonna put me out. Wait a minute. So, yeah, girl, yikes. Mistress, I didn't even know who this man was. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm reading, I'm like, oh, wow. Let's see, what is his position? I need to know what this. Okay, he's a cornerback, girl, not for the Miami Dolphins, and he only 29. Girl, he ain't even touched 30, and he got coin like that. Your honor, you gonna bang this gavel, okay, girl? I'm gonna be straight like Martin. You gonna bang this gavel, your honor. You gonna bang. You gonna bang this gavel, girl. You gonna bang this gavel today, ma'am. Okay, you gonna bang this gavel. All right, because I said I have a complaint. All right, and the complaint is that he leaving me without a coin, girl. All right, so girl, what was you over there doing? I need to see who this woman is. I know they ain't trying to release her name, but girl, who is you? Child looked at me. I said, girl, 90 million. Whew. I bet she is scoring me. Mm, 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 mm. Girl, I know she's somewhere sick. I don't even know what else to say about it. Girl, I know she's sick, and I don't know if he gave it to her, and I don't know if that's true. And I will learn that he's not a bad. He's a very handsome man. He like because I saw a picture of him without the beard, but the beard always helped him, right? The beard is the beard season. Like beard always it be helping. It be helping y'all for real. Um, girl, I don't know. Either it's the beard or girl, it was the $1 million. I said, oh, that young man is handsome. I said, handsome young man. I don't know if it's the face or the pockets, but something is handsome about him. Okay, so I don't know. You better go ahead, sir. Go ahead. And some part of me don't even blame them. Don't be getting tied down because if that was my baby, my child, listen, don't get tied down with these hoes like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-mm. Because you rich, you wealthy, and you black. And she wants your coin and your seed. So be very careful in these streets. You know what I'm saying? But girl, I see why she over there cutting the fuck up for real. Girl, let me mind my business, honey. I don't know. Let me mind my business. Somebody said, okay, I like cornerbacks. Right. 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 Bang that gavel. For sure. Oh, Mr. Payne. Okay. Ooh, let me get up off that subject, honey, because that right there was interesting. Hey, Bonnie, what's the going on? I hope you're having fun in Jamaica. Jamaica, I hope you're having a great time, honey. What's going on? We're listening, tied down. Girl, I'm over here thinking about the game. Remember, they were talking about how women were getting pregnant using a turkey baster, and I was just so confused by that. I was like, "Girl, how are y'all even?" You know what I'm saying? Girl, you should have been putting in different type of work instead of sitting up there stalking that man. You know what I'm saying? But some part of me, you know what? I'm kind of glad he didn't get played like that. I'm all a lot of crying, but yes, amazing time. That sounds very therapeutic because I feel like when you cry and you release, you feel a lot better. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that's what you're getting. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to hear about it. I cannot wait to hear all about it. I know it's gonna be amazing. I can't wait to hear it. Um yeah. Yeah, yeah. But yeah guys, so there's that. There's that. I'm sure she's sick about it. She should be sick. Oh, I think I was talking about the turkey basers, but yeah, that's what probably she should have been on that. But at the same time, I'm glad because I feel like a lot of women get over on the men's, especially when they be getting money like this. You know what I'm saying? You don't really love that person for real. You just be trying to get locked down. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, girl, let's go ahead and move on to something else, okay? Kyrie Irving. Let's talk about Kyrie real quick because he earlier this week, I believe it was, he posted he posted a post, I believe, regarding a movie on Amazon Prime, and it was called From Hebrews to Negroes or something like that. So he put this out there, and a lot of different people, right off the heels of the Kanye West situation, they start calling him out for anti-Semitic promotion or whatever. Okay, so he did a press conference. I loved how he handled himself in the press conference, baby. He was clocking everything. Okay. I love that he could listen. A lot of us listen, but we don't. Or shall I say, a lot of us hear people, but we don't be listening to people. And I like that he was just because sometimes you could be talking to somebody and they could just get anything past you. And he wasn't letting it get past him. Okay. Stopping people in their tracks. You trying to slide the word promotion in and you trying to say this and that. No, I'm going to stop you in your tracks. You're not going to put that off on me. We're not doing that. So I absolutely loved Kyrie Irving in that interview, and I believe I played it for you guys the other day. Okay, he also did another press conference, not an interview, but press conference. He did another one where he acknowledged some things or whatever. It sounds similar to the message that the Brooklyn Nets and him put out as a joint statement. So it sounded very similar. But Homeboy did not apologize, baby. And let me show y'all what he put in that statement. This is just the piece. I didn't get the whole thing. I only cared about what he said. He says, I oppose all forms of hatred and oppression and stand strong with the communities that are marginalized and impacted every day. I am aware of the negative impact of my post towards the Jewish community, and I take responsibility. I do not believe everything said in the documentary was true or reflects my morals and principles. I am a human being learning from all walks of life, and I intend to do so with an open mind and a willingness to listen. So, from my family and I, we meant no harm to any one group, race, or religion of people and wish to only be a beacon of truth and light. Okay. So that's what he put out there, girl. And I was calculating because some people felt like it was an apology. And I said, baby, it's not an apology, honey. That is not, no, ma'am. That's not it. That's not no apology. It's just him acknowledging that I hear what y'all saying. But what you're not gonna do, you still not gonna put that on me because if I apologize and I'm like admitting a form of guilt, like I did something wrong and I did it. But I hear you, and if it offended you, then I'll take responsibility for offending you, I suppose. But absolutely not. Okay. They also are saying that Kyrie Irving and the Brooklyn Nets will each donate $500,000, and I'm like, is he really gonna be donating that, or is y'all gonna donate $1 million on his behalf? But y'all wanted to dress it up and just say that it was half and half. Um, yeah, so they're gonna donate some things to different organizations and stuff like that. And I'm like, really? I mean, if y'all want to, that's y'all money. Y'all do what y'all want to do. But I do feel like it wasn't a huge. I just think that it ended up being way bigger than what it needed to be. And that a certain narrative was pushed. So I mean, if that's what it is, get. I mean, it is what it is. Try. But my boy ain't apologized. Okay, he was just like, I hear what the hell y'all saying, but I mean, go away from me with this. What else we got going on? Because I ain't saying that I got anything against nobody else or what they got going on. I'm not saying I dislike this religion, these group of people. That's not what I'm saying, and I'm not spewing that either. Y'all heard nothing come out my mouth. Y'all just saw me share something, and then we moving on to the next thing. Y'all making this let's not okay and say that we did. So yeah, I appreciated that when it came to Mr. Kyrie Irving, and what else is so funny? Y'all all up here in the uproar and everything. I don't think they're gonna be doing a whole lot of nothing when it comes to punishing this man for real, for real. Like y'all probably want him to, like, okay, let's shut him up. Let's go ahead and donate this money so we could turn around and get a write off of it anyway. The very next year. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that, get our write offs or whatever. But we doing all this conversation and talking and being upset only for them to turn around and be like, you know what? We need a new coach. I may Udoka. I may keep a job Udoka. I may keep a job Udoka. All right, because he's expected to be the Brooklyn Nets new head coach. Now, for those of you guys that do not know who I may keep a job Udoka is, he is the fiance. I want to say still fiance. I don't know what it is to Miss Nia Long, but he was caught out there for messing around with somebody in the organization. And it's been alleged that it's the wife. We don't know who the woman is that he was messing with, but he was messing with somebody within the organization. And it was being investigated, and it's not something that you're supposed to be doing. So therefore, he's been suspended. Actually, been suspended for a year. So then the Brooklyn Nets is like, well, shit, I mean, our season has been a bit trash. You know what I'm saying? We ain't really been hitting on that for real, for real. And I think they had just fired a coach, right? So it's like, I mean, if y'all don't want them, I'll take them. Y'all ain't got to, I'll get them. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want them, let me have them. I'll have them. So now it seems like the Celtics may be wrapping up whatever they're doing, all right, to likely go ahead and release this man out of his suspension, his contract, whatever it is, and then he's gonna jump to it and likely go over here and coach a whole another team. But we'll believe it once we really see the paperwork. But right now it's being reported that he's likely going to be the new head coach over there. And I'm like, well, go ahead and I may keep a job, Udoka, okay? Because you still gonna have to pay Mr. Nia for that baby. So you might as well keep a job. Baby, as in the son that they have together. And I think her son is probably somewhere between 10 and 12. Okay, so you better keep a job and get it together. Don't be going over there messing around with nobody else over there in Brooklyn and all kind of nets. So don't be doing that. Okay, only net you need to be in is the ones over there with the baskets. You understand? Get over there and get it together. Ain't nobody got time to play with you. Get it together. Okay. So I just wanted to talk to you guys about Mr. I May Keep a Job Udoka. Okay. There's that. Let me see what you guys are saying, and we're gonna move on. Nia told him to get his SHI together and go find a job because he will not be in her house without one. Period. 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 Exactly. Okay. So let's go ahead and move on. Who else do we have? Somebody we don't want to hear from, but we're gonna go ahead and talk about them real quick. Like, okay, Kanye West. All right. Fans have started a GoFundMe for Kanye West, talking about something make Kanye West a billionaire again. Okay. Also, what I learned is that he cannot use White Lives Matter anymore. Okay. He can't use it. All right. The first thing for the GoFundMe. Are you dumb? I don't give a if Kanye West is a billionaire. Girl, bye. Like, was I getting any of that money? And you think I'm gonna go out here and get this man any of my hard working coin? Excuse me, why are you not trying to make yourself a billionaire? Like, what? And you over here make him like, what? Are you serious? And you could say that it's a joke and we putting this up here, we just trying to be funny or whatever the case is. But what if people actually start donating? You know what I'm saying? Maybe the money was, maybe that is your plan to make yourself a billionaire because you was gonna sit up there and fake around and just keep the money anyway. I hope ain't nobody donate to it. I hope they took it down. I couldn't find the actual GoFundMe, but I definitely saw some blogs post about it, and I saw a lot of them on GoFundMe, but not that one in particular. But why would you want to do that? Did he help you, or baby? Are you even a thousandaire? Why you over here trying to remake him a billionaire, girl? No, 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 no. He fell down that hill on his own, and he gonna climb back up it by his damn self. Okay, so that has nothing to do with me. And when it comes to White Lives Matter, they were saying that actually. Let me pull up an article on that situation. Because two black boys actually own it. They own the trademark to that. Thank you so much, Lene Womack, for the super sticker. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Let's see here. Am I able to even read this before they try and mess it up? Let's see. White Lives Matter is trademarked by two black men. In an interview with Capital B, the host of Civic Cipher, the Arizona-based podcast radio show, focused on racial justice, revealed that they, as of several days ago, own the trademark for the phrase that Kanye West has attempted to use in the new Yeezy line. It was belonging to one guy in particular. I don't know what he was planning on doing with it, the guy that had it prior to them, but recently they were able to buy the trademark from that person. A person sold it to them. But they were saying something in an article about they just want to make sure that people don't try to I guess like misuse it or something. Let me see, because I had a different article. Let me see. They didn't want anyone to potentially profit off of the term that the Anti-Defamation League has categorized as a hate slogan. Okay, White Lives Matter is a hate slogan. The phrase is used by white supremacist groups, including the KKK, and described as a racist response to BLM, the BLM movement. The trademark was first filed last month. Okay, on the same day that West wore a shirt with an image, wow, on the front and the words, okay, White Lives Matter written in back on the back of it. The person who initially secured the trademark, and that's crazy, right? We're talking about the billionaire, not you out here putting items on a shirt and you didn't even go and get it trademarked. Whoa. So the person who initially secured the trademark transferred his ownership to these guys of Civic Cipher. Weeks later, okay, what else are they saying? And the Civic Cipher told CNN the original owner of the trademark is a listener of their show and wishes to remain anonymous. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. They said one of the guys told CNN that ownership of the trademark means having the exclusive right to sell clothing with that term. When the listener found out the repopularized the term, I think that maneuver was primarily to ensure that other people would not profit from it. So that's why they believe the guy ended up doing that. But they also were saying that it's like they can't really stop people or something, they were saying, from wearing it because that's going to cost a lot of money to like hire attorneys and dispute it and all that stuff. And they don't really have the money for that at this time. And I'm kind of like, well, don't think that, because if y'all put a GoFundMe up or something, people may want to donate to the cause of your legal fees for, for y'all to combat whoever's trying to profit off of said name, said hate slogan, shall I say, okay? But I thought that was smart as hell, girl. Like, not on the same day they went and filed it, baby. But what's so interesting is who filed it. I need to know who filed it, because when you get some trademark, baby, girl, that can take up to a year. And this person just filed it last week. So you were able to transfer the trademarking over into somebody else's names in the time frame that is being processed? Or did you put in an expedited, fee or something for them to go ahead and get this done? That's what I'm wondering. And if you got the trademark approved, how the hell you did that within a month? Girl, come over here and let me know something. My shit's still processing, girl. Let me know. Let me know, girl. Let me know. Okay, so there's that. Shout out to them. They snatched it up. I don't blame them for that. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. Somebody says, good thinking, I hope, because White Lives Matter just boils my blood. This is when I knew people were missing a few screws. That was quick. Indeed, that was very quick. So shout out to them for doing that, okay? Shout out to them. All right, so let's see what else we got. I'm moving this thing right along, moving it right along. Baby. Mm-hmm. 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 Listen, this right here, Jamal Bryant. For those of you guys that watch Real Housewives of Potomac, this is Jamal Bryant, the ex-husband of Miss Giselle Bryant. This other guy, Goofy, that is Herschel Walker, okay? I believe he's running for girl, I don't even know if it's a governor position. I think it's Senate. He's running for a position that don't matter because I'm not voting for him, okay? And actually, I voted today. Didn't vote for him. Moving on, right? So Jamal Bryant did a sermon advocating for people to go out and vote. And when I tell you he slammed Herschel Walker in this sermon, baby, when I tell you he ate, listen, we may not like the ways of Mr. Jamal Bryant, but I feel like there are a ton of pastors in the pulpits and whatever else y'all want to call them, evangelists or whatever y'all want to call them. It's a lot of those people over there in the pulpit or whatever, girl, that is flawed the hell out. Okay, so Mr. Bryant has his flaws, but I truly feel like nothing about this sermon was flawed at all.
Ladies and gentlemen, when the Republican Party of Georgia moved Herschel Walker from Texas to Georgia so that he could run for Senate, it's because change was taking too fast in the post-antebellum South. The state had been flipped blue, and there are some principalities that were not prepared for a black man and a Jewish man to go to Senate at the exact same time. So they figured that they would delude us by picking somebody who they thought would in fact represent us better with a football than with a degree in philosophy. They thought we were so slow, that we were so stupid, that we would elect the lowest caricature of a stereotypical broken black man as opposed to somebody who is educated and erudite and focused. Y'all ain't ready for me today. Since Herschel Walker was 16 years old, white men been telling him what to do. Telling him what school to go to, where to live, where to eat, where to buy a house, where to run, where to sit down, where to sleep, where to pay for abortions, where to buy a gun. And you think they not gonna tell him how to vote? In 2022, we don't need a walker, we need a runner. We need somebody who gonna run and tell the truth about January 6th. We need somebody who gonna run and push for the cancellation of student loan debts. We need somebody who gonna run and make the former president respond to a subpoena. We don't need a walker. We need somebody who will be steadfast, unmovable, always abounding, knowing that your labor is not in vain. Georgia, I need you to know the slave Negroes y'all are used to don't live here no more. We can think for ourselves, function for ourselves, and vote for ourselves. Why? Because we don't need a walker.
We don't need a walker. We don't need a walker. Understand, we don't need a walker. We can vote for ourselves. Yes, we can. And yes, we did. Understand this, baby, the way he put that thing together, I said, oh, you sound like me put some words together, baby. Okay, you just got to, okay, you just got to breathe deep. Okay, that's all you got. That's the only difference. Okay, so when they brought this man from Texas to Georgia, what? Thinking y'all finna just put any black man in our face like we gonna go? Whoa, 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 whoa. Ate. He ate. He ate. Give him his plate. He ate. I said, wow, let's roll. Let's roll. Loved it down. I said, you better put it together, baby. We don't need no walker. We need a runner. Okay? Yes, that's what we need. We need. But you know what I do want to know, Jamal? I want you or any pastor, I would like to know in the history of pastors, Baptists, whatever, Kajik, or whatever you may have, where did the come from? I need to know that because my pastor used to do that when I was a kid, and everybody used to stand up and praise. And I don't know. Now that I'm older, I feel probably when I got in college, high school, I think I got to a place where I was like, are they doing that because they know it's over? When he hits the because and they like, okay, yes, church is over, baby, it's over. Like, you did so good, praise the Lord, saints. Yes, I'm gonna go get me some fried chicken from Churches, from Hardee's, girl. Let me go over here, pull up the Publix, and go ahead and get this fried chicken so we can sit down at the house. Yes, why do y'all be clapping because he really be getting in his bag? Or do y'all be clapping because y'all really feel like church finna be over? That's the closeout, and you know that he only got about 10 more minutes. Or I don't know. I feel like those are my only two options. But I would like the pastors to come to the front and the pastors' wives, because I just want to know who was the originator of the like. That's all I'm asking, because I'm always like, who did that? Who started that? And what part of the church? And what year did that happen for the to come out? Because every black church that I have been to, there is a in it, and I just want to know. I want to think that it's probably a black thing, but I'm just trying to understand who was the like. I feel like that's very important. I do, because a lot of people copied off whoever this person was. Was that something that Dr. Martin Luther King did, or was it way before his time? And I just want to know. So anybody have those answers, just come to the front, drop it in the comments. And I would love that history lesson. I'm not even, capping, like I'm for real. Like, I would like to know who started that. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to move on. I thought it was, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was great, and he did what needed to be done. Right, correct. Where did it? Yes. Where did it originate? Where did it? Yes. Is that a South thing? I have to say, I cannot recall if I heard it up north when I went to the church in Michigan. I cannot recall, but the people in Michigan can let me know if it's a universal. But I'm from the South, so I primarily hear it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I went to a non-denominational church in Georgia, and I don't recall, or did he? Oh, y'all know what? I think I used to dip out before it was quite over, so I probably didn't even make it to that part because so many people would be at the church. I'm being honest, okay? It's not that I was just keeping out on church. It was that the parking get disrespectful, so I had to leave a little early. You know what I'm saying? So that I could get to my car and have a smooth exit. Me and my child. So that's where it came from for me. So I don't even know if that man got to the part of his sermon. I don't know. We had to get to the car, baby, because the traffic. Um, and then I had to, because that was on the south side. I got to come all the way to the north side. So it's a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot that went to it. So, anyway, girl, that's it. That's all we have on that part. Let's go ahead and move on to a bit more serious topics. Okay. I know this is a little old, but it just came across my desk. Okay. This Japanese woman, not her, these are just random images of people. She's not out there yet. Okay. But she gives up her baby and sues the sperm donor for $2.8 million. What? 2.8 million? Is that how much you spent, ma'am, to conceive? Or is that including the pain and suffering as well? And why did you sue this man? They're saying Japanese woman gives up baby. Oh, you gave the baby up. BIT, wait a minute. You're not going to sue me for 2.8 million and then sat up here and I done gave you some sperm and you chose to get a baby up. Like, you're not going to play me, ma'am. Okay, she done sued the sperm owner for 2.8 million after learning that he lied. All right. The unnamed plaintiff, a 30-year-old woman from Tokyo, said she and her husband had wanted to have a second child, but were concerned after finding out that her husband has a hereditary condition. Okay. After deciding to use a sperm donor, they found a man in his 20s on social media who claimed to be a single Japanese man who graduated from a Kyoto University, one of Japan's top universities. Okay. Girl, I'm thinking he just gave you the sperm and just sent you on your way. No, ma'am. See, you was hunching on this man. They say after having SDF and hunching on this man 10 times. Girl, not you to hunch the man 10 times. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Girl, I thought it hit different. Y'all technology more advanced than ours. So is it more expensive that you decided to hop on that man peen? I'm just trying to find out, bro, because I thought they just, suck it up out of there and then just inject it over here. I don't know about the process. I'm just asking how it goes. So you thought it was going to be more efficient if you hopped on it. Who the fuck am I, girl? What you doing? Your husband okay with it? Who the fuck am I? Okay, so she finally got pregnant, girl, over there in 2019. And the woman eventually discovered later on in the pregnancy that the donor is actually a married Chinese man. Listen, girl. What that little dance they be doing over there on TikTok? Because I probably would box him out too. Like, not you over here saying that you was Japanese the whole time, you Chinese. Wow. After giving birth, the woman and her husband gave up the baby who is currently being cared for in a child center in Tokyo. That's messed up. So he out here, girl, ain't this messy? This is messy. So you was out here cheating on your wife, acting as a sperm donor, got this woman prego, and pardon my ignorance, but I'm not even gonna say that because it's not for me to. I do need to. I should know the difference, but she knew right off the bat what's what. Okay, she knew right off the bat that baby came out Chinese. Now, please don't be mad at me, y'all, because I'm still working on understanding the difference. I'm not even gonna lie. Because me as a dumbass nurse would have been fired because I would have been like, what's the issue? Like, the baby look, oh, it's not China, it's just and I really want to get that together because I would love to learn Vietnamese in all honesty. Not Japanese, China. I want to learn Vietnamese. Primarily because they be the ones that do my nails and I just be wanting to know the shit they be saying. But outside of that, like she knew right off the bat, and that's all that matters. And Miss Ma'am was not happy about that. All right. They said under Japan's right to know laws, the offspring of sperm donors have a legal right to identify both of their biological parents. With many donors choosing to remain anonymous, finding potential sperm donors in the country has been complicated. Wow, got you. Okay. Okay, so she went with somebody that she felt like she could trust. More couples in Japan have been turning to social media to look for sperm donors. But wait, ma'am, wait. This is messy. It's messy. How do you find this man on social media? So you didn't know either. I'm over here tripping about me not knowing. And ma'am, you didn't know. You didn't know, ma'am. But you knew that the baby was not Japanese. And you thought this man was Japanese when you went to his social media and you couldn't tell the difference, but then you had this baby and didn't realize that he was not Japanese. He was giving every bit of Chinese, girl. It's giving you never wanted the kid. It's giving your husband maybe leaving you because he thought that that's what he wanted and he don't want it no more. So you decide to give up the baby and you want to get your money back. But see, I don't know how it work over there, but you want to sit in my court of law. You better come with some fine details, girl, because I'll be sending that baby right back over there. Send that baby right back over there to her. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't finna get no coin. But let me mind my business, girl. You sitting over there hopping. Girl, you done hopped on this. Girl, no, ma'am. No, ma'am, Miss Ma'am. No, ma'am, Miss Woman. Miss Unidentified Jane Doe. You done sat up there, sought this man out on social media, hopped on this man pin at least 10 times, and you did not know that this man was not Japanese. I didn't even know this story was gonna be this juicy, honey. I really did not. I didn't know it was gonna be this juicy. Girl, this is some juicy shit. Girl, I need to tap over into y'all news a bit more because this is interesting, girl. This is some shit we would do. You know? Damn, girl, I hate that. I hate that he lied. Sorry, I lied to you, Martin. Like, I really hate that happened. Oh, shit. Wow, wow, wow. And you already know that it's hard to consider. Ooh, baby. They said not only is this a safety issue, but it can also be criminal and extremely dangerous. The semen that is handed over may carry infectious agents. We don't know if the sperm belongs to the donor or not. When the child is born, it may turn out that the sperm is not Japanese. Such crazy things are happening. Wow. Wow. So I guess they was just a doctor was giving like a statement about insemination, and how it poses risk and things like that. But ma'am, I'm sorry, 2.8 mil. Try 280,000. Because I'm just having a hard time that you've been with this man for 10 different times. You sought him out on social media and you wait until your baby get here to identify the fact that your child is Chinese and not Japanese. It's still Japanese. They got half of you in it. So it's mixed. Like it's Japanese, Chinese. Like even if he was wrong, I just don't see how I wouldn't feel comfortable giving my baby up. So the fact that you were willingly giving your baby up, like, oh my God, it's not even Japanese. I don't want it. Send it away. Like I'm not built like that, ma'am. I don't even know how you're built like that to give a half of you away to somebody else because it doesn't have full 100% of you in it. I mean, like, that's interesting, girl. I don't like that, girl. That's giving the big R. Like, are you a big R against the Chinese people, Miss Japanese woman? Like, it's not, girl. That's like what back in the day, how they used to say, they used to do with like the mixed babies. You know what I'm saying? Give them up or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? When the white girl that came home pretty by a black man, whatever the case is, you know, I said, oh, girl, that's what it's giving. I don't really like that. I don't like that. But this right here was some messy girl. Whoo, go ahead to get it. So I just saw the headline. I said, we got to talk about this. But girl, it's the giving. Whoa, I'm thinking the man has some other health issues or something like that. But he just lied about being a Japanese man and that he was single. Kind of find out he was married. And, so I'm like, girl, he'll be paying that child support. Like, that's a wow, girl. That's something. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going to move on. But that's just some, girl, that's some crazy shit. Girl, like, I don't know. Well, either way, good luck. Like, girl, that is crazy, girl. That is some messy shit right there. Girl, that is some messy. But I ain't know I had that much juice in it. But let's scoot over. Okay. Let's move. Let's scoot over. Real, I did not know this, y'all. I'm trying to get to these comments real quick. That's important stuff, Jamie. Nationality is a big thing. This is what I didn't know. The xenophobia is real. Japanese generally view Chinese as inferior. They're like a second class. They're like second class there, if I understand correctly. I never knew. I never knew that they had issues like that. Never knew. I mean, the only thing I've heard overseas was about, I believe North Korea and South Korea don't necessarily get along. The laws and all of that are like extremely different. That's it. I really do. I'm gonna start looking more into their stuff because I do want to know more about their culture and things. I'm gonna start tip tapping over there, child. Really? Uh. Y'all, this was good. This was juicy, child. Oh, you recall that from 90 Days? The other way, they was pissed, buddy. They was pissed off with Buddy because he was with that white girl. Child. That's a good question. Maybe he was bilingual, child. Maybe he knew both of them. Maybe it wasn't no words. Maybe it was a get it in and get it gone. I don't know, but let's move on. Let's move on, okay? Let's get to these guys here. These guys, some Iowa teenagers, okay? They decided that they were going to kill their Spanish teacher over a bad grade, okay? Over a bad grade. Are you crazy? Are you out your mind? Are you out of your mind? Not y'all over here unaliving y'all teacher. That's just insane to me. That's crazy. Let me see if I can pull that up. These guys, hold on 1 second. One second, because the incident actually happened about a year ago, right? I believe it's like a year to the date, right? So now they are about to be faced with the crime. They said 2 Iowa teenagers killed their high school Spanish teacher because of frustration over a bad grade, okay? Are y'all crazy? It ain't never that serious. So now y'all life is completely gone when it could have all been so simple, okay? You live to correct your grade. Let's see what else they're saying. Her body was found back in November 3rd. She was hidden under a tarp and wheelbarrow and railroad ties. She had been beaten to death with a baseball bat. And both of these boys were 16 at the time. Wow. Investigators found that Miller met her at a Fairfield High School on the afternoon of November 2nd to discuss his port grade. And then the teacher later drove her van to a park where she was known to take daily walks after school. So sad. Witnesses saw the van leaving the park less than an hour later with 2 males in the front seat. The van was left at the end of the rural road after a phone call from one of the guys. A witness picked up both of the individuals as they walked to the town on that road. So wait a minute. So somebody picked up both of them. So who was the witness that picked them up? Or did the witness just see them walking? That must have been what it was. They just saw them walking. That's crazy. So one of the guys initially denied that he had anything to do with his teacher's disappearance, but later stated that he had knowledge of everything, but he did not participate. Girl, talk about, what is it? High school to prison pipeline, girl. Cause that's exactly what y'all like. Shoom, straight in there. Y'all some dummies. Some dummies, okay? Wow. Matter of fact, I feel like they can tell it better to you guys than I can.
For nearly a year, many Iowans have wondered what could have driven 2 teenage boys to kill their Fairfield High School Spanish teacher. Tonight, new court documents answer that question. Tomorrow marks 1 year since Noema Graber was reported missing. Police found her body the same day in a park.
It's also the day 2 teenagers were arrested for her murder. KCCI's Andrew Mullenbeck walks us through what prosecutors say happened on November 2nd of 2021.
Steve and Stacy, Jeremy Goodale and Willard Miller face charges in Graber's death. Both were 16 when they were arrested. Tomorrow, a judge will hear a motion by Miller's lawyers in an attempt to throw out some evidence citing lack of probable cause. And in response, the state is releasing its most detailed account yet of that day. Prosecutors say Miller and Graber had a meeting that afternoon to talk about a bad grade in her Spanish class. That evening, someone says they saw two males driving Graber's van near Chautauqua Park, where Graber was later found dead. In Miller's interview with police, he tells them he did not kill Graber. He claims a group of masked teens forced him to hide her body and drive the van away from the crime scene. Police were led to Miller and Goodale when another teen showed them Snapchat messages detailing Graber's killing. Now, Miller's lawyers say he never waived his right to an attorney in that interview, and they want a judge to throw out the Snapchats at trial. Tomorrow's hearing starts at 9:30 in Jefferson County. Stacey?
Andrew, thank you. Both Miller and Goodale are charged with first-degree murder. A judge denied their request to be tried as juveniles. Their cases have been separated. Both were given a change of venue. They were initially going to be tried in Fairfield in Jefferson County in southeast Iowa. Miller's trial is scheduled to start in March in Pottawatomie County on the opposite side of the state. Goodale's trial is scheduled to start December 5th in Scott County in far eastern Iowa. If convicted, both face life in prison without parole.
Crazy, crazy, crazy situation, baby. Give me 1 second, y'all. Crazy situation, baby. And not over a grade. Girl, y'all is gone. Gone. I'm like, why is y'all even changing the venue? Why the venue? Why you gotta have this one over here? This one, girl, y'all gone either way it go, baby. I'm sure y'all linked to the crime and everything like y'all stupid. Y'all gone, okay? Y'all wasted all that time in high school only to go rot out in prison. Girl, this is, whoa. Well, that's sad, though. I really hate it for the woman that she just doing her job as a teacher. And then y'all sat up there and unalived this lady. And what's crazy is y'all probably, actually, it was just one guy. The other person got looped in on it because somebody asked him to, come in. He hit him up for him to be a part of this bullshit. But it really was down to just one guy. And you probably wasn't even doing your part anyway for you to get a good grade in Spanish. And it's like, it's Spanish class. Like, it's Spanish. Did you, like, I don't know. Just, he had some other issues going on. He just felt like he wanted to clap somebody anyway. He was already troubled. And he used that as an excuse to go and take that lady out. And I just hate that happened to her. So real sad. But let's go ahead and scoot over to the next thing. Okay, this a final topic with Mr. Adam Benefield, or whoever he wants to be on this particular day. Let me pull up some details regarding this guy and his story, because he happened to unalive his wife in front of their children. And that's crazy because this story came out a few weeks ago, right? And with this particular story, he actually was getting into it with his wife on social media. And she actually ended up taking the video and posting it on Facebook. And he ended up going to jail or whatever, right? And then turned around and came back and unalived this lady. I'll be saying, like, y'all just have no care for y'all children. Like, to take a parent from them. And then it's even worse when you do these type of incidences in front of, or not incidences, but these crimes in front of your children. Like, that's crazy. They said the tragic mom of 3 allegedly executed by her estranged husband thought she was going to die during a savage caught on camera beatdown that I'm not going to share. And when I tell you, he was wailing on this woman, he was wailing on her like she was a dude. Like she was a man. And it's crazy because for me, I truly believe that this was something that was common that he would always do. And she just had enough courage to want to put it out on social media. So her name was Kiera Benefield. She was 30 years old. They say police, she gave the police a now hunting play-by-play as she sought to press charges against her 45-year-old ex-con. Girl, I can be an ex-con too. Ex-con husband. All right. And that took place on September 28th. I believe that's when the attack happened. Okay. She said she was screaming for help the whole time. Adam told her to shut the F up and that he was going to kill her. Okay. She said she thought she was going to die. But the graphic description from the victim and the horrifying video she posted on Facebook later that day as a cry for help were still not enough to get prosecutors to charge Adam. Not enough to charge this man with anything higher than misdemeanors. Okay, he was subsequently sprung from jail on no bail. From jail on no bail because of the low-level charges on October 4th. So he went to jail, no bail, a day before he allegedly ambushed Kiera as she took her kids to school and gunned her down. Wow. He was charged with second-degree murder. Now I gotta look up second degree because which one is which? Because if first degree is worse, then that's what he should have got first. He should have got first because he definitely moved with an intent if that was worse. Second degree murder is typically murder with malicious intent, but not premeditated. How is that not premeditated? How is that not premeditated? Are y'all stupid? Are you dumb? Like, y'all need to upgrade that. Like, are you crazy? That was definitely premeditated if he know that she gonna take the kids to school and know when the kids typically go to school and she was gonna be the one to drop them off. Like, are you stupid? First degree murder is usually intentional and needs the accused person to have duh. So what's needed to be done for it to be premeditated? What he had to draw out a map. Okay, like he had to go buy certain products and objects or whatever from the store to prove to y'all that he was trying to go. Baby, she literally, and see, this is where the family needs to sue their ass because y'all did not protect her when she came to y'all crying and hollering for y'all to protect her. Y'all didn't. Y'all let this mother out, and then you're also adding insult to injury by sitting in this lady's family's face and charging him with second degree. Are you dumb? Are you stupid? Y'all need to go back and change that because he definitely planned on doing that. Okay, on the way to school in front of his children. And then this is the other thing for me as I'm reading this article. Where are the child endangerment charges? Where are the child endangerment charges? Where are those? Or whatever charges as it pertains to children. Where are those charges at? Okay. Let's see. But a Supreme Court judge in Buffalo now appear to be circling the wagons by not handing over court documents related. Like what? The Supreme Court is not handing over documents related to the case following a brief court hearing related to the case against Adam Benningfield on Wednesday. The Supreme Court justice refused to give copies of the suspect's file. So I guess they refused to give the news people, okay, the news people copies of the files. Okay, the clerk's office also wouldn't hand over a copy because they said the file was still with the judge. The DA's office had earlier told them any request for the criminal complaint needed to be filed with the court. I bet it do. And you know why y'all trying to hold it on so nipped tight? It's because y'all know that their family finna get in y'all ass. You know they finna hit your ass with a multi-million. I know I would. I'd be like, who we need? We need the best one. Okay, who we need because it's finna go down. It's finna go down for sure. That's why y'all holding on because y'all know y'all dropped the ball when this lady came to y'all begging y'all, crying to y'all, and that's what it be so crazy to me. I just don't be understanding. See, when domestic situations happen, a lot of times it don't be either one of the people that call. It be an outsider person that may call, right? And when an outsider person may call, like, oh, I see this domestic situation, nobody's fighting. They just probably arguing and yelling, right? Because I've heard of a close situation like this, right? Where this man and this lady were just having like a disagreement. Somebody that was watching called the cops, and then now this man got a case. That's not making sense. But when you have a woman that's blatantly coming to you crying out for help, she's specific and she has video to prove what the hell happened. Are you serious? And you mean to tell me you take her as a joke? So why is it that her word is not strong enough, but a random ass onlooker, their word is strong enough? Like, that's not making sense. Make it click. But it ain't got to click because y'all need to clack that check right on over to that family, in my opinion. Now, I know monetary things don't cover a lot. It can't replace nobody, okay? But they damn sure gonna feel it on that day for sure, because that's crazy. This could have been preventable had y'all kept his ass locked the hell up. You know what I'm saying? And y'all just let him out or whatever. So that's crazy. And then I'm not seeing no charges on and then, hold on, wait. Kiera's murder has sparked widespread outrage as critics laminated how Benningfield, who has a prior conviction of kidnapping another ex at gunpoint, so he has a history of this, and was only charged with a slew of misdemeanors at that time as well. Like, that's crazy. So now it has sparked public outrage, and it just makes a ton of sense. I mean, this is crazy. The prior conviction, oh no, I'm wrong. He walked free from this situation with this young woman, okay? When Kiara first called the cops and tried to get some, he walked away from that scot-free, okay? What else? So now they're saying that the incident that happened in 2000, okay, when he had that woman at gunpoint or whatever, he served 15 years for that. So how is it he has a prior record and history of doing said incidences similar to this? Okay, he was over there kidnapping somebody, holding them at gunpoint, but this time he actually assaulted and did whatever to a person, and that's not strong enough for you to lock him down? Like, that just don't make no damn sense to me. That's crazy. That is wild. And then he did it in front of his children. No remorse, no care. I just girl, look at his goofy ass. Just goofy as hell. Child, y'all go ahead and get into this.
Tonight, the Buffalo man accused of shooting and killing his wife in front of their 3 children is locked up. Good evening, I'm Hannah Bueller. Adam Benefield was caught by Buffalo police, U.S. Marshals this morning, exactly 1 week after county prosecutors say he shot and killed Kiara Hudson. Benefield now faces a second-degree murder charge along with 3 counts of child endangerment. These new charges are on top of the misdemeanors he faces for allegedly assaulting Hudson in their Cheektowaga home late last month. Because he was charged with misdemeanors, he was not allowed to be held under New York State Penal Code or bail law, something the Erie County's top prosecutor discussed in a press conference tonight. Police in Buffalo say 45-year-old Adam Benefield has been dodging law enforcement for 7 days. They say he shot and killed his wife, Kiara Hudson, in front of her 3 children last Wednesday.
And they observed Adam Benefield on a bicycle. At that point, they engaged in a foot chase. They chased him on foot and also in a vehicle chase going after his bicycle. And shortly thereafter, they were able to take him into custody without incident.
Police have been leaning on the public's help to find him, with Crime Stoppers offering a reward more than $7,500 for information leading to an arrest. And it was the public's help, police say, that took Benefield off the streets.
A tip was received, a community tip, which we can't thank the community enough. They gave us information on the whereabouts of the suspect, Adam Benefield.
Benefield was to be considered armed and dangerous. It was shortly after 12:30 this afternoon. Police say he was riding his bike in the area of Bissell and Walden Avenues when neighbors in the area spotted him and called 911.
I just hope that others see this and take advantage of when the community sees something, they say something when it comes down to our people and our community.
At one point, police believed Benefield could be out of state in Portland, Oregon or Atlanta.
This was a nonstop effort by our homicide squad, by officers within the district that were constantly keeping an eye out. But our community members are the eyes and ears of everything that happens in the community. So we are very grateful for that participation, that assistance with the community.
Last week, the 7 News I-team reported Benefield had been arrested for domestic violence-related crimes, but was released the day before police say he shot his wife. DA John Flynn says what he was arrested for was a misdemeanor under New York state law, and the judge was not required to set bail. Flynn says bail reform laws need to be changed.
This could all be easily solved, easily, with one sentence in the bail law. You don't got to get rid of the bail statute. You don't got to throw out the window. You can keep it bail as it is, and you add in one sentence that says that judges have the ability to assess the defendant's dangerousness to society, to others, to himself, whatever, in assessing bail.
Sir, I hear you, but for me, it's giving blatant bullshit. When you are a judge, you already know what you have the discretion to and not to do. I understand a law is in place, but that does not. So when he says that the judge that they should change the sentence to where the judge has the right to assess the situation, That's already a part of that motherfucker's job. So what are you saying? Yeah, you may want it in writing, but that's still not something that's concrete and guaranteed for a judge to do. You see what I'm saying? But it's one of those things that's left out because what's understood doesn't necessarily have to be explained. Even if you put that statement in the law or whatever bill or whatever you're talking about, the judge could still make such a decision of what as to what he's already done, which is to do not a damn thing. The discretion is already there for him to handle the case as need be and as ethical as possible. And it would not have been too far fetched if this woman is presenting you with evidence, hello, for you to place a fucking bail because you deem him as dangerous. I understand what the laws are. But to my discretion, I think he should be locked the hell up. And you know what's so crazy is you're trying not to violate this man's rights for whatever reason because of the whatever bill out of risk of probably being sued or whatever the case is. And now you sit up here and you got a bigger lawsuit on your hands once this family decide to sue your ass. And it's just not making any sense for me. What it is that she wasn't valued, and y'all could talk about it all day and misconstrue it and come up with whatever bullshit that you want to come up with, but she wasn't valued at all. Now see, had that been Rebecca that came down there complaining, okay, showing you her damn video, he'll still be in there today waiting on a trial that's going to happen a year to 2 years from now. So let's call a thing, and you over here talking about some damn, we need to add this and that in the bill, and we need to change this, and let's scoot that over at a comma, dot, 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 and then a period over here. Like, let's stop playing with the bullshit for real, okay? We all understand that the judges have discretions to do what they want. Let's stop trying to talk around in circles and then getting loud in the interview to actually to make it seem like you care when you don't. Like, hold what you got, baby. Hold what you got. Okay. And hold that lady family money up so they can come and collect as well. Okay. So there's that. Just a dumb situation. Really hate that happened to that woman because it was so preventable. Like, that just pissed me off. You know what I'm saying? When y'all really listen to what people be saying, especially these politicians and people in these higher, they all be running the fucking muck. Just be up here playing on words and lying. Child, just cannot. Okay, it don't have to be that damn simple. Y'all just be putting these laws and bills and shit in place to make it seem like, oh, well, we have to get this in writing. Oh, this has to be an approved bill before we can move forward. But y'all about been moving forward like that anyway. Y'all just be putting it like the shit is like gatekeeping, technically. Y'all just put these bills and laws and shit in place to gatekeep the shit that you really ain't trying to do no way. But girl, let me get off my soap. Let me get off this box. And let me scoot over. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. Whew, I just hate that. Like, that thing got me hot. And then gonna do that in front of her babies. They had the audacity to add insult to injury yet again by sitting up here classifying this as a second degree murder. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's insane to me. I don't get it. I don't want to get it. But y'all need to get it and get this shit together. Okay. Yeah, so let's go ahead and move on. We're going to switch it up, okay? And I'm gonna round it off with this, all right? Let's see. Y'all know what time it is, okay? For those people that are new to the channel, this is what we call This Is Messy, okay? We read these questions, we help these people. Okay, give them some advice. There's roughly about 6 questions that we go through and we try to help these folks, okay? So we want you guys to go ahead, get ready to tappity tap on your computers, all that other stuff, and help us help them, okay? Now, question 1. All right, let's get into it. Y'all go ahead and like the video while you at it, okay, before we get all the way into it, all right? We have over 400 people in the chat, so definitely make sure that you guys come on in and like the video. Okay, y'all doing good today. I am so proud. Girl, I wish I could give out some candy, like some little trick-or-treaters. You know what I'm saying? Because it's 400 and something and we got like 300 likes, and I appreciate that. I need to give y'all some candy today, girl. Listen, I actually gave candy out to trick-or-treaters for like the first time ever. Girl, I had my light off and everything, girl. The kids didn't give a damn. They ran up the stairs. Okay, they ran, knocked on the damn doors. Girl, I ain't even had no candy. I had to light up one, baby. I said, oh, girl, I'm all out. I'm so sorry, baby. Girl, I had to run across the street. Go ahead and ran to the store real quick and get some candy for the people because clearly they was going to keep coming. And I'm glad I did it. Actually, it was kind of fun. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of fun. So I'm gonna make sure that I do it again next year. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what the people like around here. So I'm like, all right, then, girl, let me give you a little piece of candy, girl. You go, whatever, like that. Then I had started acting like I ain't see them on that ring, like, girl, because I had some candy out there. And then I come out there, girl, I got like 5 pieces of candy. I said, wait a minute, what is this? And I knew it because I had got a notification. I looked on my phone. I'm looking on my phone. I'm seeing the kids cut out running. And I said, wait a minute, girl. I looked in that bucket. I said, they asked them took it. Because ain't no way you finna be cutting down running. Oh, no, you took that candy, didn't you? And that's fine. That's what I bought it for. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little late. I'm a little behind. But damn, girl, you ain't have to do me like that. Because I was hoping I was going to bring some candy back into the house. And y'all asked to left me with 5 pieces. I said, that's fine. Let me put some more out here, girl. Let me put a little bit more. And I had to be very careful with what I put out there because I didn't know if some more hooligans was going to run up and try and just take the whole thing. Because, you know, that's how they do. But anyway, it was cute. They had fun, girl. So let's go ahead and keep going. All right, let's get into these questions real quick, okay? Baby, finna go? Okay. Love ya. Okay. So yes, question 1. I didn't think my man was a drug addict because he's a heavyset. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Don't you lose weight like when you so maybe that makes sense if she didn't think that he was a drug addict because he like because I don't know if I ever seen a heavy set person on drugs. That is so interesting as or how big was he? Is what I want. How big was he that you didn't notice? Because maybe he was gradually losing the weight and she just didn't, you know what I'm saying? But he choked on food while sleeping twice. I discovered that he cooks food, gets high, starts eating, and then chokes himself out on the food. Now that's odd. He refuses to stop getting high or eating in bed. I want to know how did you find out that he began high? How did you discover? I discovered that he cooks food, gets high, starts eating, and then chokes himself out on the food. That's awkward, girl. I ain't never heard no shit like that before. I am confused. Can somebody help me? Right. Okay. Yes, Earl. Yes, Earl. I'm with you. I feel like those are two separate issues like you got going on, ma'am. That's it like I good night. Now he chasing two highs at once. Is that possible? And then chokes himself out of the food. Is it weed? But what is weed doing in his throat? I'm puzzled, ma'am. Ma'am. I'm puzzled, baby. Like you asking for advice, girl. I need some because I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to wrap my head around. This is difficult. Cause of what drug addict? Every time I hear addict, I'll be honest, I go straight to like Coca-Cola. A weed, a weed high, both hold on, where is it? I just had where did it go? A weed high and a food. I'm just that and that's the context clues that's left out. That's the context clue like that's the context clues that's left out. Like what kind of drug is it? She wrong for telling us he be choking on the food because here's the thing: is he doing something that's closing his throat up? Because maybe whatever he's doing is closing his throat, and of course he gonna cook him some food because he hungry. So maybe it's how he's laid up because he's so heavy set that is causing him to choke on his food. I mean, it's giving acid reflux, maybe. Like I don't. Did he eat a whole bag of gummies after eating and choked when them side effects hit? That I think he need a CPAP machine. Whoa. Somebody said all I need to know is she need to leave him. It could be sleep apnea. I can't, ma'am, I can't help you. I do think they're two separate issues. I do. I think that you need to figure out the food one first. I mean, I want to say the drug one, but I don't even know what kind of drug. It could be just weed, you know what I'm saying? But I think that you need to figure out, yeah, you need to figure out the food. You need to see what's going on up in this area. Cause I don't know, ma'am. I feel horrible because I really can't. I genuinely cannot help you. I genuinely cannot. You know what? This is what we are going to do. I need to find what people said. Like I have to go to Twitter, y'all, because I have to go to Twitter. I'm sorry, I have to. I have to see who helped her with this. I gotta do it because this is not adding up for me. Okay. Oh snap! Hold on. This ain't it, girl. Let me see. Cause I'm just like, what is going on? Can I find a question, child? Let me see. Cause I gotta see who helped this woman. Do I have to go this far back into that thing? Give me a second, y'all. I have to know this. I'm so sorry. Like I need to see who helped this lady. Not that one. That ain't it. That ain't it, girl. Where is the other one, child? So that was today. Uh-uh. Not the lady that sent the video in. We're gonna have to get into that one another time. That's a good one. This is for the next set of This Is Messy. But I'm over here really looking for this lady questions. Cause I got to know. I just like, please let me just find out who helped this woman. Cause all of this is from this week. I think this one was from what, last week. Is this it? No, that's not it. I may have to. Yeah, it's too far down there, girl. I'm trying to find it. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to see like who helped Miss Man. When did this one drop? They keep showing the one that dropped this week. I don't want that one. Let me see if I can do this. Did it come up? Okay, girl. I'm not gonna waste no more time, but I was trying to find this thing. I was trying to look in their searches to see if I would be able to find it. But why I can't just go on their page and find it though? All right. Oh well. We're gonna move on because I don't see it. I wanted it to be right at my fingertips, but it's not. So let's go to the next one, girl. Question 2. An argument about rent and why he doesn't help me out escalated to a fight and then a hostage situation because he don't help you out. Now why he gonna do that? You already got her in hostage if you ain't helping her pay no bills or nothing like that. Like you already holding her up. Why the hell you trying to hold her up more? It was blasted all over the news. Police had his wife call my apartment to calm him down. Girl, this is crazy. I did not know he was married. I'm 5 months pregnant. Advice, girl. Well, it seems like you're stuck. It seems like you're stuck. You're stuck with this man because you're 5 months or you're 4 months away from giving, birth. Wow. An argument about rent and why he doesn't help me out escalated to a fight. Girl, you so stuck. You so stuck. I mean, the best thing you can do is stop messing with him. But unfortunately, he's gonna make your life a living hell for a very long time. A very long periodically time. So like you stuck. Ma'am. I mean, like, yeah, you could put him on child support, but girl, after hearing this story about how this man attacked this woman and then turned around and unalived her the next day or however many days later, like, I'm a little concerned. You got to move very delicately with a fool like that that's gonna sit up there. Because this man also had the last dude we just read about, talked about. He had a hostage situation and kidnapping. So you mean to tell me y'all had a fight that girl? You need to partner with the wife to see if she want to get him back. Like, girl, y'all need to figure out a plan for him to go back home. Figure out a plan for him to go back home, girl. Or you're gonna have to be very strategic with how you do stuff and just uproot and just leave as a whole, like move to a whole other state. Without him even knowing, just cut off all social media, everything, girl. Like, um, yeah. You're gonna have to do something like that. That's crazy. She pregnant. That's the ultimate way to hold somebody hostage. Change your identity, move to another state, and raise your baby on your own. That's what it's giving. Definitely gonna be raising a baby by yourself, girl. I hate to say it. But he's a nut. And why would you want him around? Because I mean, after hearing what we just talked about, that's scary. Let him go. Let him go. Be very careful and strategic with how you do it. But I would reach out to that wife and see how she want to go about getting him back. Because this man held you hostage. And it ain't gonna be long before he sit up there and try and clap you and probably clap the baby too. Yikes. Okay. Let's move on. Question 3. After a year with me, he decided to go back to his ex. He left me with unpaid bills, pregnancy. Girl, I'm so tired of y'all and these pregnancies and him leaving. Whoa. And I told him about my STD. Him, you're always complaining. That's why I'm leaving. Wait. This lady told you that she has a disease and you just sat up there and said that she complaining. That's why you leave. Girl, this man, whoa. And then she got the audacity to follow it up with a dumbass statement saying, I still miss him. Could the birth of our baby bring him back to me? It's not going to bring him back, ma'am. He's gone. It's not going to bring him back at all. Um, because if you complaining, he not going to want to hear the baby crying. Because, if he don't want to hear you whining, he not going to want to hear the baby whining. I just really hate that. And the sad part about it is that he may not be coming back, but herpes will. And it's really sad. You know what I'm saying? It's really sad that you'll forever have those reminders of him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they might have medication for that, so it'll be easier. I don't know. I might think so. But that's crazy. You still miss him. Baby, he gone. He gone. He not gonna come back. He might play on coming back, but it ain't gonna never be like that. Like, he don't really want you like that for real, for real. And really, the fact that you got pregnant is the real reason he left. You probably want to just sue his ass, okay? Because I feel like he knew about having hurt before he gave the hurt to you. You know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate. It really is unfortunate. Mhm. I hate that for you, girl, but I'm gonna move on. I wish you the best, honey. Let's keep going. This tragic news. A question 4. Question 4. I'm dating Pam and she wants to get married. I don't. I date Pam because my twins have special needs and their mother left me. Pam babysits while I do my thing with other females. But lately she's been unavailable. I think Pam's cheating and trying to leave me with these kids. Leave you with the kids. Baby, they're your children. They're your kids. And not you worried about whether she's cheating when you've been cheating and you're only using her to watch your children. So you can go and say fuck the kids, but she can't. Pam, don't come back to the man's house, girl. Pam, stay gone. These his kids, let him raise them kids. And I hate that they have special needs. But you're not going to sit up here and use this lady down to the ground because it takes a lot to take care of special needs children. Okay? And for her to sit up there and care for kids that's not yours, and you mean to tell me that you don't want to marry her when she's looking after your kids the way that she is? Yeah, I won't come around either. You ain't trying to marry me, then you got me over here doing this and that with the kids and stuff like that. Are you out your mind? These are your kids, you lazy bum. I think Pam's cheating. Don't worry about what Pam doing. I think you cheating your kids. How about that? Because you got somebody else being there for them and you ain't. Now you forced to be there for them. And then talk, so she trying to leave me with the kids. Like, they yours. Are you out your mind? Take care of your own kids. You about over there getting a check for them and their disability. What's going on? Take care of them. Spend some time with them. They yours. What's wrong with you? This man is crazy. Pam, don't come back home. I ain't got no advice for you. My advice is this what you get. But for Pam, don't come back here. Don't come home. Stay gone, Pam. Go live your best life, girl. No, ma'am. Let's get to the next one. Question 5. I've been begging him to stay home and be faithful to me for 15 years. Girl, not you staying, girl, not begging for 15. Who? Ow. Who? Who? Girl, put the owls in the chat. Who? 15? Who? No, ma'am. Girl, that's far too long, girl. No, ma'am. We have 3 kids that he doesn't spend time with, and they need their dad. He moved out. He was shot committing a girl. Not him out here committing a robbery too, girl. What kind of man you know? You went and got you a thug husband. That's why you been up there begging for 15 years, staying down like Tiny did with T.I. He moved out and he was shot committing a robbery, and now he can't talk. Oh no, he can't walk. Girl, I thought you said he can't talk. Now he can't walk. He asked to come back home to love me right. How you finna do that? How you finna do that, babe? You ain't got no choice but to love me because you can't go nowhere. What you talking about? And you want some advice. Girl, you left me assed out with these kids. I'm finna leave you assed out there too. No, baby. Let him beg for 15 years like you begged him for 15 to come back in the house. What? No, ma'am. Wouldn't be me. Girl, no. Wasn't you out there getting it how you live? Ain't then like you leaving somebody that's been down for you, going out there being with somebody that only wants you for what you can do for them or what you got. And they can't even take care of you. You had to learn it the hard way. Stay out there. Stay gone. Stay gone. It's about we got 3 kids and he don't spend no time with none of them. Trying to use your energy and them 3 kids' energy up to help take care of him. No, ma'am. Sorry. We hate it for you. But good luck. Okay? Because I'm not going to do. Girl, I don't give a damn. Girl, I don't let that man sit up there and play on your energy like that. Tell me some advice. The audacity. Girl, y'all already know what the hell y'all need to do. Y'all didn't need to come down to the internet and ask the people. What did we think? So you looking for a different answer. Ain't nobody going to tell you to stay. Get the hell on. Okay, let's go ahead. Question 6. All right. My barber arched. Let's keep going because this may be a woman talking. My barbers arched my brows. My wife saw it and cried. Her ex left her for a man, and now she thinks I'm gay. I'm not. Well, it depends on how he arched your eyebrows, because some barbers, I do believe, clean up eyebrows, right? They clean up the brows, but yours arched yours. So I'm a little girl. Listen, I woke up to her putting a banana near my ass. What? Because she wanted to see if I've been touched there before. Girl, you could have put your hand there. Why you gonna put a banana? Girl. For y'all wilding on this internet, baby. Y'all wilding at home and online. Not you. I liked it. I'm done. And then go ask, should I ask her to do it again? Baby. I mean, you got. I mean, if you like it, then maybe talk to her. Maybe she will do it again. You know what I'm saying? But if she be like, nah, then she leave, then you got to be okay with that too. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit there talk about you got your eyebrows arched and now she think you gay. I mean, maybe you are. I mean, are you using her? You know what I'm saying? As a shield or something like that. If you are and you like it, go be comfortable. Don't be wasting nobody's time. Go be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like, set up here and then she gonna put a banana. Girl, I would think that banana would be a little harsh back there, right? If she done put it there, you like, girl, what's going on over here? That's okay. Well, that's what you like. Then I guess that's what you like, child. Um, Is that what you want to do? Then go do that. I don't really got enough for you, baby. Just have fun. As long as she okay with it. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. He just like a little heterosexual pegging is what they call it. Okay. The question is, do she like it? Right. I think she did it from a place of projecting. Good, good sir. Listen, I mean, maybe she did. Maybe she, because I'm telling you, I mean, I came home with some arched eyebrows. The last thing I'm gonna do is put a banana back there. I'm not going to. I'm not gonna do that. I mean, if I touch you back there and you don't squeeze your S or something like that, then I'm just gonna understand what it is. Now, some women can stay. Some women enjoy that. Some women don't mind that. I'm a woman that don't want to be, with that. In my opinion, with a person that's just me. Okay, so therefore, I will be getting very strategic, and I'm going to begin to get the phone. Okay, that's just for me because you're not gonna see if the signs are here. I won't be a fool down the road because the signs are here today. I'm not gonna play with you. So no, baby. I'm just not going. Then she gonna sit up there and take a damn banana. I don't know. It does make you think that she probably liked it because who the hell sitting up there thinking about a banana to put back there? Like, girl, what the hell, girl? Not my good banana on for. I don't even like bananas like that. But I be sitting up there like, girl, I'm not gonna put my good banana back there, girl. I'm not gonna make banana pudding with your ass when I can sit up there and do it in the kitchen. Like, are you at your fucking? Like, girl, I don't know. Maybe she do like it. If that's what she want to do, let that lady do her thing, girl. That's what y'all do, girl. Y'all like it. Jamie, are you body shaming? Not at all. Not at all. I told you, I'm just telling you what it is that I like. Okay? Yeah, I'm telling you what it is that I like. And I'm not into people like that. That's me. You know what I'm saying? Just like, you have a lot of gay guys that walk around, they not into women. Duh, they into men. So I mean, like, I'm not gonna shame them like they got something against me when they're only into men. You know what I'm saying? They're into them. So I mean, no. You know what I'm saying? Then you have men that are into both. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not a woman that's into men that's into both. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Y'all do whatever it is that y'all want to do in the streets. That is your life. That is your choice. And this one is mine. Okay. Um, but I'm gonna let her, do what she wanna do, girl. Maybe she do like that, Ain't no point in crying, girl. You don't grab that banana and put it back there. So you must enjoy that, honey. Then he said he arched, not cleaned up, like Jamie said. That lady know her husband. She do know her husband, and obviously she's a woman that enjoys that. While she over there trying to play that man. Um, Thank you so much for that. Sharing preference, not shaming. Correct. Far from shaming. Y'all do what y'all want to do out here in these streets. Okay. So y'all know that was question 6. So that was the last question, y'all. This was a fun live. It definitely went on much, much longer than expected, girl. We spent a good minute talking about Takeoff. Definitely spent a good minute talking about Takeoff and my girl Tabitha. So we ended up speaking about that as well. But this was good. This was a good live. This was a good live. I thank you guys so much for joining. We maintained over 400 people, so I can appreciate that. Um, yeah, y'all funny. I mean, I think that's what that lady like. I do. I think that's what that lady likes. So if she likes it, then she need to just get with it. I mean, she ain't attracting them for no reason. I think that she may be into that. It's just that the man left her. That's why she cried, because he left her, right? For another man. She may not want him to leave her. She just probably want him to stay and we can figure this out type thing. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's what the problem was, girl. But either way, I thank you guys so much for joining me. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and like the video if you have yet to do so. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.